good, RJ? Yo, what's good, man? What's good, family? What's good? It's your boy up in the building, man. Hey, I want to talk game 3. What do we need to do to take this game 3 at home? Um, I know, man. I know right now it ain't looking too hot right now, but I still think we got a fighter's chance of winning this series, man. We just need some stuff. We need some stuff to go our way. Let's keep it a buck, man. Uh, we got to hit open shots, man. I know it sounds simple, it sounds basic, but that's exactly what we're not doing, man. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not gonna ask this team to defend because let's be real. We're not a good defensive team, and I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. Not the rest of this season. Not the rest of this season. I think we probably gonna need personnel in order to become a better defensive team. But y'all know, guys, it is what it is, man. Oh man, hold up. I done made my screen all blurry. Hold up, gang, my bad. Let me wipe my screen off real quick. Where's a napkin when I need one? Hold up, gang. Let me wipe this off real quick for your boy. There we go. So, at this time, at this moment, man, bro, Quinn said he wants us to keep shooting threes, man. If they open, take the shot. Now, that would be a good concept if we was a good 3-point shooting team. But let's be real, guys. We're not a good 3-point shooting team. I don't understand how Quinn don't see that, man. You telling me Quinn can't install no type of movement on the offense? Something. I was on Twitter and I was looking at Glenn Willis, and he posted a video of DeJounte Murray getting to the mid-range. Trey is off the floor. DeJounte Murray getting to the mid-range, and you saw some of the players collapse. And I put up there, I said, you know what? That'd have been real good if one of the wings that was just sitting there in the corner would have flashed baseline. And that's how I know, like the Hawks, that's how I know some of the players, I don't think some of them think on their own. I think they get told, hey, go stand in the corner. And I think they go to the corner and they actually just stand there. Because when Murray get to that free throw line, bruh, if he get in content, he can't see y'all in the corner. But one of them wings could have flashed baseline and get an easy bucket. I'm not even a basketball coach, and I could see that. Guys, we in some trouble, man. Let me drop the link, man. Anybody want to come tap in? Y'all know me, man. I'm not gonna take up too much of y'all time, man. I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. That's a good point right there, Dwayne. I don't know why he not playing Garrison then. What's Garrison numbers from 3 to? Let me look. What's Garrison from 3? What's his name again? Garrison. I can't remember. Garrison for the Atlanta Hawks. Garrison something. I forgot what it is. Garrison Matthews. There we go. All right. So Garrison Matthews for the seat, bro, he's shooting 37% from 3 this year. And it's like Quinn not even trying to use him, man. Like, you got an opportunity. You got a guy right there who can hit the 3. And you're not even using them. Shout out my guy Foot up in the building. What's good, my gosh? Salute to the chat. Everybody in the chat, come tap in with your boy. Y'all see the link? Come give me your thoughts. Shit, come give me your thoughts on game 3, man. Come tap in.
Play ball, shit. It ain't rocket science. It ain't, so.
You think the fans, listen, I think going home is going to be a good thing, but I'm telling you, You know them Celtic fans gonna be in there deep. They gonna be in there deep. And what we cannot allow to happen is to fall behind big early. Because them Celtic fans gonna take over the arena. Because I'm gonna tell you, I guarantee you some of them Hawk fans sold them tickets. And I can't even, I mean, obviously I'm a diehard, so I'm going regardless. But I mean, if they making you an offer, you can't refuse on them tickets, man. And and let's be honest, the first two games, if you a casual basketball fan, you're not too excited about this game three. I mean, you're not too it ain't like we lost both games and they was close games. You know what I'm saying? We lost in the last couple possessions, the last couple minutes. I mean, bro, you do not let them Celtic fans take over the arena, man. I'm telling, but that's on the players. That's on the players because we've seen in the playoffs when we rolling, ATL show up real big. You know what I'm saying? What's good with your RJ?
Hey, what's up, fellas? What's up? First thing I want to say is, man, hey, man, fans love a winner, man.
Facts.
There's not too many diehards left. Like Foot, myself, and you. There's not too many diehards left, man. Fans love a winner. Nobody wants to see a loser, so that's just a fact. But keys to the game, man. I think Foot said it best, man. It's real simple, man. Go out there and play some damn basketball, man. Hit your open shots. Because Dominique had talked about it when he was doing his live on the game. He was talking about how guys are getting the looks they want. Bogey getting the looks he want from three. Sadiq Bey got some nice looks from three. They were missing. And I agree with you, man. Sometimes, man, if the guys that you have slated to start are not producing, hey, man, throw Matthews out there. Just see what he can do, But my thing is this, man. Keys to the game, make your open shots. I say trap Tatum. Trap him. Every time Tatum get the ball, we need to be setting a trap for him. We need to have two people on him all the time. And let's just see if Derek White can carry the team by himself. Let's see if Jaylen Brown can carry the team by himself. And my biggest thing is this, man. I need John Collins to be better. I need him to be better, man. I know I rag on him all the time, man. He's probably one of the players I rag on the most, but I need him to be better, man. I need him to be way better. Just because if you consider yourself a leader of the team, I need you to show it on the court. I need you to show it on the court, man. That's all I got.
Hey, but you think about it, RJ. From a John Collins standpoint, he ain't been bad in the series.
No, he hasn't.
So, I mean, I'm going to go back. No, everybody needs to step up, right? There's no look, they're not playing ball, right? They don't play ball when we lose. When we win against a good team, we're playing ball. And all phases, especially on the defensive end. So we can't trap Tatum.
Right.
Because too many people shooting. And we ain't been closing out. You got too many shooters on the floor. I'm gonna go back with what I said. Make Al Horford work. Because he getting too many damn open threes that he's knocking down. Right? So also if you look on these logs where Al Horford is sitting, right? He's sitting right at the top. Then you got that defensive help to come on the ball. So I don't know what I'm at this point, I don't know what the hell Quinn sees, right? So they shut down the law by bringing Al Horford up and have people help coming over. And going back, they're shading so many people towards Trey, wherever side Trey is. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Other dudes got to step up.
Foot, you made a good point, man, because I actually went back and I rewatched the game. And because I record all the Hawks games, and I always go back and rewatch them. Mm-hmm. You were right about that. And matter of fact, hey man, y'all had an amazing show before this one, man. I was listening to y'all, man. That show was bomb, man. Y'all were hitting on some good points. But my thing is this, man. I went back and rewatched the game, man. And I think to the untrained eye, people would say, oh man, they didn't even really go with Trey like that, man. They were all over him, man. They were all over him. I went back and rewatched that game. I said, man, he was smothered. And I'm going to tell you, man, I hope some of the calls really go our way with this home game. Because I'm going to tell you, man, those two Boston games.
Oh yeah,
Man, they missed a lot of calls, man. They missed a lot of calls, and I'm not saying I want the refs to decide the game and nothing like that, but it was a lot of calls that were missed, especially with Trey driving to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
That was a play. I think Clint Capella had got pushed by.
Oh yeah, he did get pushed.
Yeah, Al Horford literally stuck his paw out and pushed him. Ref didn't even right there. Didn't even call it,
bro. So, you know what, RJ? Guess how many fouls the Celtics had game 2?
How many fouls did they have?
8.
Wow.
How many times we went to the line?
Wow. I think we went to the line 4 times.
I want to say
about four or 5.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous in an NBA game.
Yeah.
Bro, how you play 48 minutes of an NBA game and your team only commit 8 total fouls?
That's damn near impossible, man.
That's why impossible. I said, and I don't know if you heard me. That's why I was saying, I was like, why it's quick? That's a time during the game or the post game, you're gonna have to get that fine. Either get checked during the game or get a fine when you do the press conference. Because if you don't say nothing, the rest gonna keep it going, bro.
And I'm gonna say this, man. I think this is where I think not us as fans, but just the NBA as an organization. I think it's certain players that they really like.
And team, NBA, absolutely.
And it's politics, man. Because if you notice, man, I watch Luka Doncic play, man. He gets foul calls every time he go to the rack. I mean, every time he go to the rack. I'm like, dang, I see my boy Trey out there doing some of the same stuff and people committing the same fouls. And those fouls are not called, man. And that's why I always say, man, I do believe sometimes in the NBA, man, it's a politics system with calling certain calls on certain guys. Because, man, Al Horford should have definitely had a few fouls on him. I still say that should have been a tech the way he pushed Clint Capella off of him, man. You can't do that in the NBA, man.
Mike, we know they soft though, Mike. Mike saying we soft. Yeah, but come on now.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. Game 2, Quinn got out coached. Okay. Yeah. He got out coached. And I know people like, how you gonna say that? Bro, he made
no game 1 and game 2.
When he made no adjustment. He did Joe Mazzulla doing the same exact, bro. He bringing in within 3 minutes, within 5 minutes of the game, they taking Marcus Smart out the game and bringing in Williams, right? And then what happens is Quinn he don't make no adjustment on it. What ends up happening by that 6 minute mark, Trey goes out in the first. He do it all the time. Trey go out. And when he started rotating that second unit in, Kongwu, and I don't know if they told, I don't know what Quinn telling the guy. This is what he need to tell him. This is your guy. You stay with this guy. It's too many times to where I was on Twitter. I'm looking at Glenn Willis. He showed a play where Bogey and Murray on transition defense, Derek White bringing the ball down. You got Bogey on the right side, DeJounte in the middle, Hunter behind him, White bringing the ball down, Al coming down the sideline, and Tatum on the right side of White. Murray and Hunter got confused. Well, I really think it was Murray. Murray looked like he got confused. He didn't know if he was supposed to pick up Tatum, or Derek White. Yeah. I'm thinking he should have been picking up Derek White, which would have stopped the ball. Hunter would have went and engaged Tatum. Tatum was way out there, so Hunter wasn't pushed out because he's waiting for Tatum. Bogey, he looks at Bogey. Murray look at Bogey, but Bogey, one thing, Bogey know his personnel. He knew Al Horford was coming down at sideline, so he didn't leave him, which is smart. But it's just like it's like they confused on the defensive side of the ball.
Right.
Somebody got, like, I don't know what type of practices they having or film session, but like it's ridiculous. I'm like, bro, I'm not even a coach. I'm not an analyst, and I'm seeing it.
Right.
And I pointed out when I'm watching the replay, man. These dudes are not the IQ level is not at that championship level.
Yeah. Same time though, Demond, I'm seeing some shit out of Quinn that I don't really understand. Right? Yes, we can put a lot on the players, but Quinn, what the hell are you doing, bro? I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Right? If something I'm missing, I mean, because.
But let me go. I'm gonna go find this tweet. But watch this, cause bro, they just staying in the corner, and I'm like, Quinn, you ain't got one. Quinn don't got none of them moving. Two, it's like the players can't think for themselves.
Yeah, man.
But Quinn tell them to shoot. I mean, yeah, make a fucking cut.
Let me go find that tweet. What's good, Jordan?
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you though, man, that really kills me. One thing I can't stand when I watch an NBA game, man, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree on this. I can't stand when guys just stand there, especially on the offensive side of the ball. You just stand around and you just waiting for somebody to pass you the ball. Dog, you gotta get yourself open because we don't
put pressure on the defense at all. That's the first game I said what we need to do. Put pressure on the defense.
Yes.
Right? You put pressure on the defense, make them play defense. We don't make nobody play defense. They won't be hitting on them down. Then put pressure, go at their ass. Go at Al Horford. He's a key guy. I keep telling people, get his ass off the floor, right? Because he's a good passer and he's a good shooter.
Look at
we need to go at them and put pressure on
defense. What is Bay doing?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at Bay. Here come the screen. What is Bay? What are you doing? He let him just split like, bruh.
Marcus Smart at that, bro, with no handles.
Look at that.
Olay.
Man, like this is
Olay.
That's it. Olay defense.
Let me find another one, man. Glenn posted them up there, man. Like this stuff is baffling to me. Like these are NBA players. Like this ain't college. What the other one at, bro? Let me show you something real quick. Look at what is Murray doing, bro? Yeah. Murray getting exposed as an on-ball defense. Look at this. Watch this. What is he doing? Why is he on the side of him at the three-point line? By the time he crossed the half court. Murray on the side.
He was in bad position before the dude even took off.
Look, before the dude come across half court, shouldn't he be somebody foot? You a coach? Shouldn't he be in front of him? Why he on the side of him?
Because he got beat. He need to beat him to the spot and make him turn. He got beat. But
why he on the side of him at the half court?
Let me say that. Watch that. All right, he beat now. So now he's still riding him. He did a little jerk. What the John Chase did that is once he beat, ran and cut him off and turn him.
Bro, you can't make he
running toe to toe with him.
You can't make this stuff, bro. Listen, we should have went. I'm with you, Dwayne. I wanted Udoka. Because that's what we suck at. And that's what I was trying to tell people. The offense, we can fix that. The defense, somebody need to take these dudes, and it's like what we call in the Army, retrain. They need to be like retrained.
Oh, yeah.
Basic defense. Bro, Bay is horrible. Murray, he gambled too much, considering nobody else on the team know how to play defense.
When that dude just hesitated on that play, Murray hesitated with him. Turn his ass.
But my thing is this: why Murray on the left of White at the half court? He should be in front of him. Like, what are we doing?
Well, don't worry, Damon. There's news out there that we could be bringing in Frank Vogel as an assistant to help with the defense this summer.
You should have brought in Udoka and got instead of Quinn. That's what we should have did.
No.
I think Jordan was next.
What up, Jordan? What's good, my guy? Long time. Hey, you know what, Jordan? I just told analysts a couple of days ago. I was like, I didn't realize how long you've been on this channel for, bro. Till I went back. I was looking for something. I'm talking about like the beginning of within like the first couple videos when I started doing this. I seen your name pop up in the chat. I was like, I didn't realize Jordan was here this long, bro.
I've been here, man. I've been here.
I told analysts, I told analysts this too, man. I said, when y'all didn't make that play in, bro, I was like, ooh. I said, where Jordan at, man?
I went into hiding, Damon. Let me tell you something, boys. Like I mean, the one thing about me is no matter whether, even if it was the Hawks that beat me, I would never ever hide. I'd be on here. This one hurt, bro. This one hurt because I feel like now the direction is just like, where the fuck do we go? Because we're kind of like y'all in the sense that we see all these issues with our team, but now we got like all these rumors coming out, like our coach and all that shit. So, anyways, it was a rough one for us to handle because we made kind of like a win now move at the deadline when I was pretty against that. I was telling analysts, I'm like, we should try to move some of these pieces for picks because they're very valuable. We ended up getting that boy Pirtle. Didn't do much for us, so I don't know. I was pretty disappointed, but so I was like, and then I called the analyst before the playoffs started, and I was like, I hope that these boys can do something because I'll tell you what, I'm gonna watch Hawks basketball, and I'm gonna hope that it gives me some inspiration here.
Don't
And
do it, bro.
well, here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to slander nobody, and you guys are obviously the better team than us. There's no disputing that, and I'm huge fans of you guys. You guys know that. But I guess for me, outside looking in, like Trey's got to be better. Like there's no disputing that, and I just think that if this offseason comes too earlier for us than we're hoping, I think the Hawks have a good opportunity with the way that their roster is constructed to go and get some pieces or trade some pieces and try to adjust the roster. And I would like more versatility on the roster. If you look at teams right now that are successful, like the Grizzlies or the Celtics in this case, the Sixers, like they're teams that have a bit of everything on the roster. They got good shooting, good paint presence, defense, whether it's on ball or in zone. They got versatility up and down the roster. And when you think of the Hawks, and I mean, I know that we're pretty critical because we see them on a night-to-night basis and we see everything they do wrong and really focused on that. But we see poor shooting night to night. We see not the greatest on-ball defense, perimeter-wise, right? And I just think that getting more consistency in those areas and having a more complete roster is something we should be looking towards. And in a certain sense, I feel like I'm interested, Damon, in what you think he would have done here. But like, let's say early off season, Travis is still around and Travis makes all the decisions he wants. How different do you think this roster looked? Because we know he didn't want DeJounte Murray, right?
No, he didn't want him at that price.
Right. No doubt. But what do you think the roster looks like if Travis had it his way? And I got to thinking about that the other day because I'm watching this team in game 2, and it's just not the most fluid team. And the thing is, I was watching. I didn't come on the other night, but I watched you guys, and I know you were like, well, who are we supposed to blame now? Who are we supposed to blame now? And it's a serious thing to think about because a lot of people here blaming Quinn. I don't blame you for blaming Quinn. I mean, the adjustments were pretty rough, and I mean, I can't speak too much on it because the Raptors did horrible. But what I will say is, ultimately, like I'm seeing him take these guys who are playing great out of the game, and I just don't get it. When they're obviously they got more gas in the tank to keep going and chugging along. So there's some questionable decisions there. Trae Young is your guy you're paying $200 million to. You need him to be a little bit more consistent, right? You can't have anybody shoot 12 missed shots in the game when you shoot 20 of them. So Dre Hunter's on the Heat at 2. But you know what I mean? Like it's just like we're at a point now where there's no accountability on the roster, right? And I think that that becomes an issue because everyone's looking at everybody to fix the issues, Well,
so you made a good point, man, and about what would this roster look like? And I've always said this, man. I don't know who picked who because we don't know. We've heard the rumors that come out in reports. Travis didn't want Trey; he wanted somebody else. Travis didn't agree with the acquisition of DeJounte Murray. It was too much.
Mm-hmm.
So only thing I know for sure is that I know Travis drafted John Collins. I know that for a fact. The rest of it, I don't know if Landry played a part, Nick Russell played a part, Tony Russell played a part. We know Tony Russell played a part in us signing John Collins to that contract. We know that Tony Russell played a part in us drafting, trading for Trae Young. But if I was being completely honest, this roster, if Travis was still here, we wouldn't have. LP would have had probably at least another season of coaching under his belt.
I agree.
We would we would have had Luka Doncic instead of Trey Young.
Hmm.
And I hear you, Xavier, but I think Jaren Jackson Jr. didn't he got picked before we got to him? I think he got picked number 2. Number 1 was Bagley, right? Yeah, it was Bagley. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. went number 2. I think so. Travis wouldn't have got him, so we would have kept Luka Doncic. Um, I believe that our roster. I believe that we would have been a better team at this moment. We may not have been as far, like we might have been. This might have been our second year in the playoffs. And
Right.
Travis was still in charge because Travis never thought we was that. Listen, Travis, when he fired LP, which was because Tony Rustler wanted LP gone, and of course Trey Young wanted him gone. Of course Cam wanted him gone. So I don't think Travis really thought we was gonna make a run like that when LP took over. I mean, when Nate took over. But he could not convince the owner, which I think Nick Rustler got in his dad's head, that the team was actually that good.
Hmm.
We really wasn't that good in hindsight. Now I'm saying that in hindsight right now.
Right. Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie. When we was making that run, I was drinking the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
for sure. But that's everybody, though, Demont. Like, you can't fault yourself for that. I mean, any team that makes it past the second round, your eyes have to be open. Like, that's it. Like, you got to
Not
get
with
excited.
Nate.
No,
Hey,
no, no.
man.
Well, we say that, but but realistically, Matt, any team, and I'm sure when the playoff run were coming around, whether you believe they were going to make it further or not, you were excited. I mean, shit. Any fan base, when your team make it to the second round, like, you think this team's got a chance, and you can't fault them because obviously they're one of the top 10 teams in the league if you make it to that point, right? Like, anybody of any fan base would be excited, no matter what pieces you got on the roster. That's
Hey,
just
man.
The only thing I didn't like, re-signing Collins to that contract.
that was a hefty one. I agree. Yeah.
I knew Travis. I knew what. Once I saw that contract, I knew that wasn't Travis because
Mhm.
in my head, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why would I offer you 4 years, 90 million as my first offer
Right.
if I really think you worth 125 million?
Right.
If I think you worth 125 million, I'm gonna offer you 125 million because I
Yeah.
already think you worth that. So how you go from 90 for 4 to 5 at 125? That's
Yeah,
how
I got you.
I was like, no, something not right about that. Something
Yeah.
not right. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, man.
Yeah.
Right now all this stuff that Tony Rustler, Nick Rustler, Landry Fields, all the stuff they did behind the scenes is now coming to bite us in the ass because
Mhm.
team, we are imploding. We have no sense of direction because
I
Uh,
feel that. I
I,
know what
I,
that's
I,
like.
we lose the
I
series.
disagree with that, Demond.
No, because I'm finna tell you right now, when we lose the series, right? Okay,
Mhm.
unless we do some crazy type comeback, when we lose the series, now you traded 3 picks to get DeJounte Murray, right? Now,
Mhm.
guess what? DeJounte Murray is going to be an expiring contract. He got all the leverage over us.
It's
He,
true.
he could simply just walk away. He could just leave this situation, right?
Yeah.
And we stuck without Murray and we stuck without the picks. Then you could try to trade Murray as an expiring. You're not
No.
even get half of what we gave back. You're not getting
Yeah.
half because he had expiring contract, and ain't nobody gonna rent him for 3 first-round picks.
Yeah.
Then
I just wanna to
watch
say
this.
this, Damon.
Then you still got to resign Bay,
Yeah.
okay, who looking at 20 million, who
A
is
year.
terrible on defense.
Yeah.
Terrible, but guess what? You gave up 5 second-round picks to get this bum. Okay. Now, guess what? Guess who else due for a contract renewal? Now you got to pay a Kongwu. Okay. You want to extend a Kongwu. You just extended Hunter. You're still paying Capella 18 million. Then you extend Bogey another 3. The front
Yeah.
office gave us no wiggle room. And then for people who want to trade John Collins, let me tell you something. First of all, we are the only we ruining his draft. We ruining his value. You
Mhm.
have to attach a pick for somebody to take that money. So
Mhm.
what I said was, if I'm the GM, I'm not even trading him. You know why? Because guess what? Next year this time, I think this year 3. Is this year 2 or 3 of that contract? Whatever it is. Next year this time, that 23 million he making per year ain't gonna be nothing in the grand
No,
scheme of
no,
things.
no, 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 no.
No, yeah. Because
Let me-
listen,
Hell
man,
no.
y'all don't understand, man. Just what y'all don't understand. We only have 2 picks. We got 3. 1 this year and 2 next year. If you have to be smart and plan for the worst. You have to plan on Murray leaving. If Murray leave, you need those picks to see if we can hit on something, or at
Yeah.
least use those picks the package with players to try to get somebody to replace him. You think Trey ain't playing with nobody now? Let Murray leave. Let
Yeah.
Murray,
I'm not.
and we don't have nothing. Who you
I'm
think
not
gonna
worried.
replace him? AJ fucking Griffin? Are y'all
I'm
crazy?
not. I'm not really worried about Murray too much because, I mean, just following on. If I would get what Travis, it's complicated because you wouldn't have Oyeka, but I think if he would have followed his gut instinct and drafted um, Halliburton like he wanted to,
Halliburton
then
didn't want to play.
I know.
So
But I
why
said
would
if he
you
would have,
draft him? If a player tell you don't draft me, and then why you drafting another guard, another point guard?
I would have did it anyway. I would have
Oh my
drafted him
god!
anyway, and I would have explained to him that you don't necessarily have to be the point guard to have the ball in his hands, and that way, because if you look at Murray and
Murray
you
is
look
a
Here
at
we
point
go
guard.
again with this. You ain't got to
so
have the man. Come on, fellas.
Man, what you talking about, man? That makes no sense, man. You gonna
if
first
you
of
got
all, the dude don't want to play for your organization, and you gonna
You
draft
don't draft
him.
that player. You don't draft that player. It's the same. It's the same as. Sorry to cut in here, but it's the same as this draft. I want to go off a second after this if I can, but I just want to slide this in there. It's the same, Matt, and we can't use it because he was a young player. We don't know how he's going to turn out. It's the same as Jaden Ivey and Keegan Murray. You remember this shit? It was what was it? Jaden Ivey came out to Sacramento. Sacramento picked at 4. Pistons picked at 5. The whole pre-draft process. Jaden Ivey was a better prospect than Keegan Murray. Everyone knew that going in. That was how it was seemed in the draft. Jaden Ivey said, I don't want to play for Sacramento Kings. What do you know? Sacramento picks Keegan instead of him. Jaden Ivey goes to the Pistons.
That's a different situation because they have a at the time they had a plethora of guards, so that's different.
No, it's not because that's what you're just saying. Trae Young is here.
I understand that. I understand Trey. I understand it, but Tyrese Halliburton's concern was having a ball in his hand. So if you're trying to get Trey off the ball anyway, then you can explain to Halliburton that you will still have the ball in your hand. You don't have to worry about moving off. That was Tyrese Halliburton's concern.
man?
It was
Guess
not
what?
having the ball in his
Travel
hand.
ball ain't working, bro.
Man,
Travel
guess
ball
what?
ain't. You need
Guess
to, y'all
what?
need to stop
That's
that.
the exact same thing Nate McMillan said when we
But
went
the
and
problem
got
is, but the
Trey
problem,
Murray.
that was another problem was Nate.
No,
Keeping
it ain't
signing
Nate, bro. It's not
It
Nate.
is
I don't know why
Nate.
you keep putting it
It
on him,
is
bro.
Nate because
No, it's
it
not.
is Nate.
Are you gonna sit here and tell me that somebody in the front office said, you know what, guys, let's go give up all these picks for another freaking point guard, and nobody ran that by Nate McMillan, Trae Young, and they all agreed, hey, this is how we gonna play it. You gonna play off ball, you gonna be the point guard, woo, woo, woo. You telling me they didn't have that discussion? You really think they didn't have that discussion? You really think we just gave up 3 picks for a player who wasn't available for trade in the first place? We gave up 3 picks, and now we just like, hey, we gonna figure it out on the fly. That's why this team ain't doing shit.
No, Demond. What I'm saying is the Murray pickup. Nate wasn't obviously is not the best coach for that type of team, that type of backcourt because you need because they don't really naturally they don't really fit because Murray can't shoot.
Okay, hold on.
So
Matt, what was Nate when he played? What was Nate when he played?
A guard.
A
point guard.
Point guard.
Right?
What does that matter?
Because you talking about he ain't the right coach for how the hell he plays?
He's not the right coach for that backcourt because you have to be very creative offensively to make that work.
Don't. You play
Yes,
basketball.
you do because yes, you do.
You got to play
because
basketball.
the floor. I'm telling you why the offense sucked the first half of the year.
It sucked
fit. Because you had it sucked because they do not fit together.
Don't fit.
They don't fit together because they don't fit because organically there's not enough spacing on the floor because Murray can't shoot. Capella can't shoot.
What it got to do with Nate? What does that have to do with Nate? Now you just explained yourself. They ain't got nothing to do with Nate.
Because I just said you need a creative offense to make two players that don't naturally fit together.
Now you're gonna say you need a different.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. You cannot sit here and keep saying Murray can't shoot when Trey shoot worse than he does.
Even if you want, fine. Even if you want to say that, but that's one season, Damon. But even if you want to say
this season when they made the trade for him. Listen to me, man.
He was at 38% on threes. He was at 44% on catch and shoot.
1 year, dog.
He's been above 40% on catch and shoot threes his whole career.
What, man?
He's been above 40% on catch and shoot threes his whole career.
Bro, we're not talking catch and shoot because he don't come off the ball, Matt.
That's
why off the ball. You saying that like he consistently coming off pin down, screen. He's not coming off the ball. So how you?
That's why I just Damon. That's why I just said you needed a creative coach to go with Murray and Trey because they don't naturally fit together.
I guarantee you,
the floor is automatically already condensed.
I bet $100 that Trey agreed to play off ball before they traded for Murray. Why else would you go? Listen. Even if I agree with you and say Murray can't shoot, why would we go trade for him and Trey not all ball if we know we got a guy who can't shoot? Why would we trade for him? It don't make sense, my guy.
Damon, I'm not saying that Trey is not supposed to be off the ball. He is more. He is supposed to be off the ball more than what he is. But if I got a coach who can't create sets for him to be off the ball and he just gives up the ball and stands in the corner, then it's not effective. That's why I said at the beginning, you needed a creative offensive coach to make them two work together.
Well, how come Quinn has not done nothing? Because that's what they still do, stand in the corner. That's what they're doing now.
Because Murray just said yesterday that Quinn hasn't implemented anything. When he got here, he said he's not implementing anything.
To get him out the corner, bro. You ain't got to implement nothing.
You're lying, Matt. You're capping, Matt. You're capping.
No, pull up Murray in the athletic. Pull up Murray in the athletic.
Man, I'm gonna have to implement that to get them dudes out the corner.
Hey, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna pull up a show. I'm gonna go pull up a show. Didn't Matt say after it was like maybe Quinn's 4th or 5th game? Remember, he was like, "Y'all don't see the stuff that Quinn has implemented."
Yep.
He's implemented spacing. He's implemented multiple passes per possession.
Spacing?
We don't have better spacing than what we had when they was
Hell no.
Bro, it's the same. They look like they're doing it. Bro, let's be real, man. Let's be real. Who has benefited from Quinn being here?
Capella. His offensive rebounding numbers are through the roof since
because we freaking threes. That's
we were sucking shooting when Nate was here. We weren't number one in offensive rebounding.
Exactly. So why does your mastermind coach got to shoot more threes when we can't make them? Hold up. Because Quinn said today, I want them shooting. If they open for 3, I want them to shoot it.
Listen, man. Blaming Quinn, listen, man, all the blame really needs to go at the feet of this front office, man. The front office has put this team in shambles, dude. Because, first of all...
I disagree with that. Go ahead, though. I'll let you finish.
Let me
tell you, though. I'm going to tell you, man. Listen here, man. The front office has put this team in shambles, and I'm going to tell you why. They haven't put what is necessary for Trae Young to succeed, honestly.
Absolutely.
Let's think about this logically.
Yeah.
You got a 6-foot point guard. number one, you got to put size around him because you're gonna have to try to do your best to mask his deficiency on the defensive side of the ball, and you're gonna need to protect him from bigger players, and you need those bigger players to be able to set better screens for him. The other thing is this, man. They messed up when they didn't get when they messed up really when they got rid of Kevin Huerter, because what you need now when you have a guy like Trae Young who's not efficient at shooting threes, you need to have guys around him that are efficient. Okay, that's going to increase that's going to increase the dimes that we see, and I think that increases Trae Young's production as a player. We a lot like how Luka Doncic is dealing with in Dallas. We have not, the organization, the front office has not done a good job of building around him, man. They just have not done a good job of building around him. If I got my point guard and I know he's small and I know he's not an efficient scorer, I need to put players around him who can be efficient, but at the same time, I need to be able to mask his weaknesses. And that's the thing that we're missing right now.
Yeah, and RJ, you're right. Hold on, I don't want to go too far into it, but you know what, RJ? It's so crazy to think about because there's another team in the NBA who's even smaller than us in the backcourt and figured it out in a year. Yeah. Cleveland figured all this shit out in 1 year. 1 year they brought in Donovan. They were small to begin with, and they brought in Donovan Mitchell. They got 2 6-foot point guards at playing point guard, shooting guard, respectively, full-on minutes, and they covered that team's ass in fucking tall front court players who can rebound the ball, who are good in the paint, and not afraid to be physical. But here's the other thing, though. On that note, if you look at a Donovan Mitchell and a Darius Garland, they're always welcoming the contact and they're driving to the basket. That's what makes them so successful. They might be smaller guards, but they are consistent shooters because they don't shoot bad shots and they drive and they ain't afraid to drive. Yeah, Cleveland in 1 year, bro.
There's only one player on our team that's not afraid to drive to the basket, and that's Trae Young. Murray doesn't do it.
Yeah,
doesn't do it. John can't do it. You know, we need that. So what I'm saying is, if we want to fix this, if the front office wants to fix this situation, they're going to have to take that. And I hate to use other teams as example, but Jordan, you're right. They're going to have to go to Cleveland's quote unquote build, because when you run a smaller guard, man, you got to have size around him. You just have to.
I disagree with that because Trae needs certain things to be successful. And if you pack the paint with two bigs, he's not going to be successful because he needs the middle of the floor.
No way, man.
He needs the middle. Hold on, wait. We just talked about Travis, right? A couple minutes ago. And Travis said himself, and I'm going to find it and put it in a private chat, where he explained how he built the team, explained the ideal situation that you would have around Trae. And never did he ever mention a post player. Never did he ever mention packing the paint full of guards, or full of bigs. He never mentioned that. He said you need the floor spaced. You need one vertical threat to get up and down the floor. That's what attracted him to Capella. How fast he get up and down the floor. He's lost a lot of that in recent years. But his ability to get first one down the floor, first one back. That's what attracted him to Capella to begin with. But he said the floor needs to be spaced because Trae attacks off angles. So if the floor is compressed, he can't attack the rim. He can't.
I'm telling you, man, the only way that can really work, in my opinion, if Clint can create for himself. And what do you call him, Matt? The Gerber baby? That's the only way that'll work.
That's part of the. I don't like it, but that's part of the appeal. But I think Okongwu is better because Okongwu can break down the score on his own without needing alley-oops. He can score without. He don't need alley-oops.
Man, I think other than DeJounte, man, nobody really on the Hawks can really create for themselves. Nobody can really create for themselves other than Trae and DeAndre.
But RJ, you gotta remember that's how the team was built. The team was built to play spread pick and roll with Trae Young going off the pick and roll and throwing it to shooters.
I thought you hated the pick and roll.
But
I do.
What we talking about, Matt?
I do.
What you talking about, Matt? You just went to a whole different conversation, bro.
No, he said the team doesn't have players that can break down and correct their own shots.
And we don't. I've been saying that.
I just explained to you why it's built that way.
I don't care why it's built that way. What we're saying, it ain't it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Hey,
What I
listen, sometimes when you're building, the vision is just like, okay, this is my vision, right? But then I get to the point, I'm like, okay, this vision ain't really working. I'm going to have to
Yeah.
change some things around.
And you got
And I
to
think
adjust.
that's
Yeah.
what
I'm
the
not. No,
boss
no,
needs
no, no,
to
no,
do
no.
in the
I'm not
front
saying you don't, RJ. I'm just saying, y'all, the team is built in a certain way, but you don't like it now, 5 years later. But it's built a certain way on purpose. Like
Well, hold
people say,
on. Well,
"Oh,
hold
the
on.
Hawks are small. The Hawks are small. They're
That
small on purpose."
That was our
Well,
conversation,
hold
though,
on.
Matt.
Sorry, but you go first, brother. You go
No,
first.
go ahead. You got it.
All I was gonna say is like at least, and I mean, you guys tell me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I'm just speaking how I see it from the outside, and I've been in and around here for a bit. But ultimately speaking, what I see is I see a roster that has been constructed by multiple GMs. It hasn't seemed like a roster that's been unified by one guy where he can move the pieces he wants to move, bring in the people he wants to move. It's been a team that's been constructed by multiple people and different voices who have more say and more power than the actual guy who has the title. And I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what I see. I mean, that DeJounte Murray move, my opinion, that's a prime example. All right, the front office wants a name in the building. That's the way I see it. I mean, not the front office in the sense of Travis, but the ownership groups, the people, they want another name in the building, right? You have Kevin Herter there, who seems like a guy, and I'm not saying the development would have been the exact same because Sacramento, he's gotten a lot more freedom. We get all that. But he's exactly the kind of player right now that we could really use. A consistent three-point shooter, somebody who puts at least effort in on both ends of the floor, right? Yeah, he was still learning, but he wouldn't cost you nearly the money that, DeJounte's costing you, or at least will cost you. And furthermore, wouldn't have cost you any draft capital to keep him, right? And that's the thing. Like, if you really look at it, this roster has been created by multiple people. So there's been no consistency as the roster's been constructed. And now you got this. And to add on to what Damon said, hold on. And to add on to what Damon said, right? Damon was saying, where's the sense of direction on this team? Where is this team supposed to go? And unfortunately, I mean, you guys tell me if I'm wrong, and I'm not trying to be an ass, I promise, because my team's probably doing the same damn thing. The bottom line is, when you have no draft capital, right, there's one of two ways you can go. You can't really go acquire anybody else unless it be a free agency, right? Or the only way you can do it is trade, right? And the only trade you can do is really player assets for other players. And that's hard to do in the NBA. So it's either you try to compete with this mumbo jumbo and try to piece it together, or you try to move these pieces for picks to try to accelerate a rebuild. That is the only thing you can do. And I mean, you guys tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, like I said, the Raptors are in a similar place. We traded our first. I'm feeling salty about it. But the thing is, that's where we're looking, right? And the other thing is, like, we got some nice young pieces on the Hawks and like some nice pieces, but you ain't got nothing like, okay, we don't got an Evan Mobley to build around. We don't got a guy who you look at who's young enough, who we're going to have under contract that can really develop under a new system for us. So what are we going to do?
Right.
Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you what happened. And this why I'm mad we don't have Travis Sling.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot, as the general manager or as the owner, you cannot be friends with the players, because Nick Wrestler and Landry Fields sucking up to Trae Young so much, they wasn't being smart when they traded for DeJounte Murray. That's what's messing us up. And then they're not smart to convince the owner, you need to keep Kevin Herter. Get rid of somebody else. If you really want to save $1, get rid of somebody else. But you keep Kevin Herter. See, this is the problem. This is why we in this bad situation. Because when you get rid of Kevin Herter, Kevin Herter, go ahead, Matt.
You talk about not fulfilling a player's wishes. Y'all assume that Kevin Herter wanted to come back off the bench again. I don't think he did.
What do you mean he wanted? Kevin Herter didn't have a choice. Did he ask for a trade?
He signed the contract.
He didn't ask for a trade, but he also said after he got traded that position was jumbled. So he knew somebody was going to get traded.
That's because they asked him about it. Let's not act like Kevin Herter just came out and said it on his own.
No, but
you can't
have a player. You can't have a player that you drafted to start. Then you moved him to the bench because he wasn't ready. Then you started him again and gave him the.
Then you just say, "But I can't do that." But you're gonna draft Halliburton, who told you he don't want to play for us.
Hey, one more thing. I just want to ask. one more element I just want to add to this. I'm not going to take long here. I just was thinking about this, right? We gave Bogey this big old contract. You give Trey this $205 million contract, and the one position that you really got to focus on next offseason is DeJounte Murray, another guard. Are we really about to be paying near enough $400 million to guards? Is that what we're about to be doing?
No, you
That's
know
what
what
it
about
looks
to
like.
be
We
doing?
got-
Again, like I said, I do not
option.
think by December of next year, Bogey will be on the team. I do not think so.
But let me tell you
I'm
something,
willing to
man.
bet on that.
Bogey, let me tell you something. If they just would have kept Herter, you don't have to extend Bogey. You could have used Bogey as an expiring and traded him to a contender, right? But let me tell you something. You know what we're finna be spending money at? In that center position. Because guess what? Clint already making 18.
Yeah.
Okongwu about to get extended next year. So we probably gonna have, and I'm just guessing. I'm guessing Okongwu probably gonna be around somewhere 15 to the $20 million mark. So you're gonna have not starting next year, but the year after that, you're gonna have about 40 million, almost 40 million tied up into the center position.
Capella not gonna be here next year.
And we're gonna be an average team at best.
You're gonna be average, we're gonna be average, and we're gonna be in attacks. That's what I'm saying, man. The front office, they're not smart. They don't know.
Man, I need to know what's your concrete evidence on Capella not being here. Is it just you don't want him here, or
he just guessing? He guessing right now.
No, I'm saying that
why Capella ain't already been gone?
He haven't been gone yet because a contract extension hasn't kicked in yet. But remember, they were still Landry and them was. I don't know why they extended him, but I do know
that's what
Landry
I'm saying, Matt.
Landry and them was spilled and calls about Capella 2 months ago. So I don't think he's going to be here.
You feel called about everybody realistically.
Bro, let me tell you
I don't think he's going to be here. It makes no sense to give a Okongwu his extension.
Listen, this franchise is about to go to the
I do agree with that.
Front office, because the front office catering to Trey Young and not being honest and real and saying, "Hey, DeJounte Murray, this don't fit." Because unless you're gonna be off ball a majority of the time, why would I trade for another point guard?
It doesn't matter if you're off ball or not. This team is doesn't move the ball and don't move at all, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then
I don't give a damn. Trey can be off ball. It doesn't matter.
And then you got Quinn. Okay, you go get Quinn, which that was so stupid.
Instead of email,
and finish the season. And if we don't make the playoffs, we don't make it. We probably don't need to have been. You know, we could have been holding 4 league clovers. So hopefully, we could get high in the lottery. But you let Nate finish. If Quinn ain't gonna implement nothing, what the fuck is he coaching for?
Because he got to know, and the article that came out this morning. The article that came out this morning, he already know who he wants to get rid of and who he wants to keep.
Hey man, I tell you, man. Hey man, I hope you're right about all this, man. I really do.
He already know. He already know who he wants to get rid of and who he wants to keep.
Yeah. Hey. Again.
What article? I want to read it. Which one?
I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to put it in the private chat.
Hey.
Okay.
Man,
I'm not being funny. I really want to read it.
Because every avenue that I see the Hawks going, I just see them going further. They go from average to below average. Every route I see they can take, because I feel like we messed up when we decided to go when we decided not to put the pieces around Trey, man. Because like I've been saying this for a minute, man. Just like the NFL, man. When you decide that a quarterback is your guy, you build around that quarterback. You build. Mm-hmm. If Trey Young is your quarterback on this court, you gotta build around him, man. And like I said, I just really feel like he needs the size, because like Jordan said, we're looking at 2 different visions on the court right now. You got a little bit of a Travis Slink vision, you got a little bit of a Landry Fields and Kyle Korver vision, and now we probably gonna be looking at a freaking Snyder vision in a minute. So, you know, the only hope I have is that AJ and JJ really step up, man. That's my biggest hope. These dudes need to come out and be fringe all-stars damn near.
That's gonna be your biggest that's the biggest impact that we can get, because we don't have the assets since we traded for Murray like idiots. Okay. We don't have assets to go get. If a star became available right now, we don't have the assets to get him. John Collins, Dre Hunter, Jalen Johnson. That's not going to get you a net return of a star player.
Hey man,
we gave up the picks. So what we need to do, Quinn really need to sit down and have a serious conversation with these dudes, man. Okay, because if Trae Young is not an efficient shooter, bro, you're gonna have to move on from him.
They not, bro. If they don't understand by now, they ain't gonna understand, right? Period. They either they've been playing basketball all their life, right? If you look at it from us folks, done coaches and Demond, you don't call that shit. You don't have to be a coach to see what's going on. Play fucking ball.
Hey,
do the basic shit. Play defense. Move the damn balls.
Because somebody told me this. What point? Why would I build around a guard, an undersized point guard who can't shoot? He's a volume shooter. Why would I build around him?
Like I said, man,
unless he's gonna be a strictly a playmaker first, which means I need him to cut them shot attempts probably around 12.
Demond, check this out. As I asked y'all the other night, Trae ain't doing shit different than he doing when we went to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's what was going on around him, right? So let's be honest. We keep talking about focusing on what the hell Trae doing.
If you go look at the stats for it, Trae was still jacking him up and still shooting horrible against the Sixers in that series.
I get
39% from the field.
That, right? I understand that, right? But if you look at what was going on, other folks stepping up, we know what we had with Trae, right? Is my whole point, right? When we were successful, what was happening around Trae? That's all I'm trying to point.
We had stuff that Matt said that they say we didn't need. We had a guy who could play the post in Gallinari.
He was much deeper.
We had veterans in Tony Snell.
Exactly.
Polo. We had
exactly.
And that's what that's another
point
I made. The front office has fucked us over.
And not only that, Demont, not only that with the current roster, but here's another thing we all have to consider. And I mean, it just sucks because like I don't really know how to feel, but like you also got to consider how much capital we have and people that aren't even on the fucking team anymore. I mean, we're paying Nate, okay? You got to think if we trade John Collins, that's going to be hard on us because we don't have much. You know what I mean? You got to consider that. Right, we're now paying Travis Link. Okay, so we're paying a coach. We're paying a coach. We're paying a GM, and we're about to help. Hopefully,
Jordan, those are one checks. Those are already cut.
Yeah, well, hold on though, Matt, because you got to consider like that's still financials that we're not going to be able to use like in the future.
No,
don't count against the cap.
That don't count against the cap.
That's office.
That's not Tony's money.
Right. Okay,
Tony money.
I got you, but it's still. You also got to like, in my opinion, you still got to have the outlook though on how other GMs who are like competent, who we're going to be looking to bring in here, what do you think they're going to be seeing when you look at an Atlanta Hawks job?
I thought we had a GM.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Landry not going nowhere. Matter of fact, they said today he just hired a reputable agent from CAA. That's supposed to be a collective bargaining agreement expert.
That gives me hope.
We even miss Lou Will. We definitely miss Gallo. Because what Gallo would give you,
yes,
his ass on him. He was a mismatch nightmare.
Yeah,
he garnered so many mismatches, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. Sometimes they had Gallo out there at the three, rarely, but they had him out there, right? So he take them little dudes, take their ass to the post. Unlike John Collins, where he take them dudes, take to the post. So here, and that little slow shit he be doing would work.
Yeah.
Quinn Snyder right now, to me, Quinn Snyder's a fraud. He getting out coached by Joe Mazzulla. He getting killed by Joe Mazzulla, man.
Yes.
He getting killed, bro.
Joe Mazzulla has been there for 9 months. He's been here for 6 weeks.
Joe Mazzulla is a rookie head coach. Been in the game
too long, bro.
This is first head coach job in the NBA, bro. And let me tell you something. He still ain't figured out what we should be doing
Demond, you do know Joe Mazzulla has been there for 5 years.
Who gives a
This is
shit?
first-
Quinn,
He ain't
you
the
know,
head
no,
coach.
Matt.
He
You
already
had
knows
high praise.
players.
Quinn gonna come
He
in and
already
change
knows the
it. We
players.
going
He
16
already
and what?
knows how to put them in the best position
No,
to win.
we going 16 and what?
Let
No,
me tell you something, Matt.
we
Your
going
boy
16 and what,
Quinn.
Matt? When Quinn got here,
But that had
Your
nothing to
boy-
do with that.
listen.
That had to do with
Your
the
boy
lot. I mean,
Quinn.
the schedule.
Matt,
what
your
stop?
boy Quinn ain't figured out what to do when he put when he running Robert Williams and Al Horford at the same time. He don't know what to do. That's why you see
Now that's
Bogey.
fair.
That's why you see Bogey switched up on Williams.
No, Demond, that was a scramble switch that they didn't execute in time.
Bruh,
Why is
bruh.
Bogey fronting them? Why is Bogey fronting Robert Williams? You never supposed to front the
Because
post.
these dudes don't listen. First of all, he had the wrong lineup in. Why do you have a Kongwu, Bogey, Bay, Murray, and Hunter in when they got two bigs? They running two bigs, one out at the wing in Horford that you got to account for. Then you got Robert Williams. You need to be running. You need somebody like a JJ who has the length to get out there on the wing on Horford, because none of them could contest Al Horford's shot. None of them. Because you need
JJ should have played. JJ should have played more. I'm not gonna contest that. But at the same time,
bro, he horrible.
You're not going.
He getting a master.
He's not getting out
coach
coached right now. He's not getting out coached.
Yes, he is.
I'm
Yes,
gonna tell
he
you.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Hey,
he
I'm gonna
is.
tell you though, man.
I like Quinn, but he getting out coached.
Hey, man.
How?
Listen, the
How's
only
he getting
reason
out
why I'm
coached?
gonna
I
cut.
just told you.
Hey.
Why does he have? Why he has not made the adjustment when Williams and Horford is on the court at the same time?
You just said last night to John Collins. I said you should have been John Collins. He said, "No, John Collins needs to play more."
Man, didn't we all say when we beat Miami?
Let me tell
When
you.
we
Let me
beat
tell you.
Miami, didn't we all get on here and say he outcoached Spoelstra?
Let me tell you.
He did.
He need to be running.
Okay,
Collins,
so then Mazzulla is out coaching Quinn.
bro.
He has
He
better
gotta
players.
run. Listen, when they go, they yanked Marcus Smart out within 5 minutes of the game. They did it game one, they did it in game two, and they come directly in with Robert Williams. Quinn keeps the same stupid lineup in there. They can't match up.
So what? Hold on. So what lineup is he supposed to have out there now?
He need to have at a minimum when they bring Robert Williams and Horford on the court at the same
Which they
time.
did. Which they did to adjust to something he did.
No. He does it.
They hadn't played Robert Williams and Al Horford together.
Robert Williams in the game within a couple minutes of when the game start, bro.
But Demond, they hadn't played together all season.
Bro, we don't even do subs till the 6 minute mark. It's the same shit. I know the rotation by heart. Nobody come out the game to 6 minutes, and that's Trey. And he bring in Bogey. It's the same shit.
I know
they bring Robert Williams in within 5 minutes of the game. And take Smart out.
And Al Horford don't normally play together.
Listen, man.
That's the whole
point.
Hey,
that's my point, man. He not making adjustments to counter. That's what I'm telling you. That Mazzulla is giving him a master class. You just proved my point.
Hey, listen, man. The only reason why I'm gonna cut Quinn some slack. This is the only reason.
No, don't cut him no slack, RJ. I need you to give him that.
He probably don't even know the player's last name. He probably don't even know their last name.
But he know he want to get rid of though.
Yeah, how he know he want to get rid of? He don't know their name.
He know John Collins' ass. He know Capella ass. That's why.
Right now he ass. He ass right now.
He could have told that. He knew that the first practice.
We could have kept.
He may know Quinn's ass.
Double O ass. Now what?
Hey,
Come on, stop it now. He about to get $100 million contract.
No, the issue is we need to get the night light some ceiling fans. Okay, he needs some bigger guys on the floor with him. He can't guard these guys.
Bro, let me
hey, that's what I was saying.
That was supposed to be Murray's game.
And then why is Quinn not going back to the hard pick and roll, man? Every time Capella step up there or Kongwu, they don't even screen. They keep slipping. Why? Trey can't get past these dudes without a hard screen. Why we not doing it?
I don't think we got anybody on our roster that can really
bro,
set
even
a hard
Glenn Willis
screen,
on Twitter pointed it out. He said Trey cannot get past Sam Hauser. He did it 3 times, 3 turnovers. Why you don't shake your head? Quinn is getting out coached, bro.
But listen, man, when you're a smaller guy, the thing is though, when you're a smaller guy like a Trae Young, and you know, it's easy to get ate up by a bigger dude, man. It's just easier to get ate up by a bigger dude, man.
I will say,
But that's why I
RJ,
say
why
though,
is
we need
Quinn?
the size.
RJ, why Quinn not putting Trey in a position to be successful? The three not falling, right?
I agree with that.
So why are we not screening to get him to get in the lane, get the float game
this is
going?
my counter to that. This is my counter. The reason why we're not screening, one, our guys don't have the IQ to do it. That's number one. And then the next
They was doing it with Nate.
They weren't hard screens though. They
was running more pick and roll. That's my point. I'm saying.
Yeah.
The whole reason Nate got fired was because of the pick and roll.
No, Nate got fired because he quit, bro. Stop it. Just stop it.
When I see other teams, hold on. I gotta say this, man. When I see other teams screen, how come we always see our players on their ass?
Exactly, because when
we screen,
they always slipping
it's
it.
so soft and man, let me tell you something, man. I'm 5'9" and I weigh like 165, man. I could probably run over them dudes, man. The way they be getting bounced around in that court. They soft screening. It's like a half a screen. So that's my point. That to that point, I don't think you can even run this screen because nobody's gonna set it. You know, I think John always
they barely touching the defender when they screen, and that's what I'm saying. Listen, run Collins at the 5. Okay, run some hard screens for Trey. The shots, his jumper, it's not here right now. Let's get him in the lane. We saw game 2. He can't get past nobody one-on-one.
Let me say this real quick about this whole screen thing, right? I said it earlier. What Boston is doing with the damn screen, the pick and roll on her, they're countering it right now, right? They have Al Horford come up. They got some backside helping shade over, right, for them damn oops. So they're playing that shit, forcing us to go back out with it, right? So again, your boy Quinn ain't adjusted to it, right?
No.
And you know what? And you know what?
I'm telling you
what's going on. They just showed, Glenn Willer just showed when Trey get penetration, right, off the pick and roll, and he picking up, he's stopping his dribble at the free throw line.
Yeah.
And because they show Al Horford,
because he see Tatum and Horford coming down to trap him.
Al Horford stepped up. Al Horford jumped, but Trey picked up his dribble instead of just continuing.
Because he was trying to throw an alley-oop.
He did exactly. They know that already. That's what I'm telling you. Listen to me. I bet money. They daring Trey Young to shoot the ball. And they know he not gonna shoot it. That's why Al Horford playing the pass and the oop. But what Trey messed up at is he didn't force Al Horford to make a hard decision. He still gave Horford room. He picked up a dribble at the free throw line or right below it. He picked up the dribble. So Horford still got time to recover back to the basket. What I'm saying is Trey gotta force the big to commit. He has to commit. Not that half-ass shit, but they know he gonna pass it because they know mentally he something going on up here with his shooting mentally. They know he not gonna shoot it. They know it. That's why they play in the passing lanes. Look at the time. What was that, game 1 when he got in the lane and then he got undecisive like this in the middle of the lane because they didn't even play him to shoot it. They played the pass.
There's definitely a mental thing going on with Trey right now, especially this year, man. I think I saw a post where his grandfather had passed away. It's definitely something going on mentally with the dude, man. Because
I told you, RJ, and every day he wake up, he got to carry these bombs. So it's a struggle.
Hey, man, I ain't gonna subscribe to all that. But what I'm saying is, I think the dude is having some.
Well, they're playing like bums right now. I'll put it that way.
And I hope you include Trey Young in the bum category because he playing like shit.
Hey, man, he didn't, because the indecisive that we're seeing this year, man, we didn't see that first, second, third year. Trey knew what he wanted. He knew what he was going to do, and he did it. And that was one of the hardest things to guard.
But the team, RJ,
but again, here's the thing.
Team is built better.
If you stop Trey, you stop the Hawks. That's been my problem. If you stop there, if you see, I'm going to say it again. I said it earlier today. When Trey has the ball, the whole goddamn team on Boston shade towards Trey. The whole team. Who's going to step up consistently? That's what the question
nobody.
right?
You know
so,
what?
Stop, I ain't gonna let you get this one in now because he got some fault too, right?
And you know what? And you know what, Foot?
But the whole time until I said this earlier, said, who else can we go to put that damn ball in the basket when we need a bucket? We ain't got no Kyrie.
But I said that before. I said, who on this team besides Trae Young can you go right?
Well, you know what, man?
And write their total in at the end of the game. Nobody.
You know what, Matt? Maybe if we had a real front office who didn't listen to Trae Young, we could have took those picks and got a real shooting guard who can flash and get us some number, John. But since they wanted to please Trae Young, they went and got his guy Murray, which is another point guard. So
I got his man.
Trae Young in the front office. There you go.
I got to toot my own horn on this one. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, man. Go get Spider, man. If y'all don't know who Spider is, that's Donovan Mitchell.
That's what.
Oh man, these people that have been complaining.
Let me tell you,
they think we
people
small
like,
now.
Oh, no,
they're gonna take it with that
small guards. You got 2 small guards. Okay, don't go get and look what Donovan Mitchell go do in Cleveland. Thank you. That's all I needed to say.
Get put out.
Well, Chicken, when you come with that look and do like this, I already know what it is. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, man, John got to go.
Oh, John. Oh, my bad, John.
Bro, you can't get off of man.
Donovan Mitchell is second round shorter. He's finna get put out again.
Bro,
I don't got no faith in that.
If I'm in charge of the front
office,
office,
nice with
I'm
Trae,
not giving up.
Trae's a better guard than Garland.
I'm not giving up no draft picks to trade nobody until I get Murray re-signed. I ain't giving up. If I gotta attach a pick, I'm keeping these same dummies on the team. Because I'm not finna sacrifice the future, which we've already have. We've sacrificed the future with 3 first-round picks. And they want me to give
only got value, Demond, if you value the draft. I'm not
what's the topic?
The draft.
Value what? If I do what? If I do what?
I only don't care about giving up the picks if I care about the draft. I don't care about the draft that much.
But it's trade bait as well.
I don't care about the draft because you don't know what JJ gonna be. You don't know what AJ gonna be. You don't know who gonna be on this roster. You don't know if Trae Young might request a trade. You don't know what's going on at this. Now, if we was a 50-win team, then I could agree with that because I'm like, okay, we got this core, we got the solid pieces. We don't even have a core.
We got a core.
Let's be real. Who's the core? What's the core of this team? We don't have one.
Right now is
exactly you don't have
Trae.
A core.
No. Right now it's Trae for today. It's Trae, Murray, and Hunter. It's the core. I mean, if you want to add other players to that, AJ, Jaden, whatever.
Hunter,
but those three are the core right now.
So a part of your core, Murray can leave for nothing. Because you just told me you don't even want to keep Murray.
No, I said now, Demond, right now.
You were like Skip Bayless, bro, with the Dallas Cowboys, man. I just be like, what are you talking about, Skip?
We don't have a core,
now. I just said today that's the core. That don't mean that's the core next month.
You gotta start. You gotta think. Let me tell you something, man. This is wrong with our front office. They don't think about what ifs. They just doing shit.
Decisions, man.
They just doing shit. Our main issue was defense. They trade 5 first-round picks.
Wait a minute now. I thought you just.
I'm gonna go down there and see if I can get me some money.
Gave them grief, Demond, because you said
they'll probably give it to
patient.
I said what, Matt?
The front office was too patient. The timing had to be perfect for them to do things, and everything had to line up. Now they got some gamblers up there, and you don't like it now.
No, this is what I'm saying, man. They don't do their due diligence. They make all their decisions. Landry makes his decisions based off Nick Wrestler and Trae Young. That's where his decisions come from.
Not all his decisions.
Whose idea was it to go get Murray?
I mean, that's one decision. That don't mean it's
that's
whose idea was it to go give him 5 first-round pick? 5 second-round picks to go get Sadiq Bey. Even though
it wasn't
is
Trae.
Awful.
It wasn't Trae.
Whose decision was it to give up a younger Kevin Herter to keep and
on a good contract? On a decent,
Demond, I would have kept Kevin Herter, but I'm just saying, y'all ignoring the fact that he was a starter. He signed a contract as a starter. Now you're bringing him up off the bench again. Who's to say he would have? Who's to say he would have? He would have liked that contract. Who said he would have liked that?
You didn't say that.
He ain't got no choice. He signed the contract.
Matt, did you say that same thing about Bogdanovich? Because you know he was a starter when we signed him. Did you know that?
but we didn't draft Bogdanovich.
We got him as a free agent and gave him a big contract.
Matt, you talking stupid.
What you
now,
talking
bro.
about? You think we gave him all that money to come off the bench? No, we signed him from SAC and he was starting.
Because he was better than Kevin Huerter when we signed him.
So how come when he got injured and came back, he started coming off the bench and still does?
Murray, we essentially said that Kevin Huerter is not good enough long-term to start next to Trey. So he started in Sacramento. Y'all would have more of a valid argument if he was coming off the bench in Sacramento.
Listen. Why would you say that?
Because they need him
to give
start.
up 3 first-round picks for a guy who you say is not worth the picks.
Matt, how many Kevin Huerter don't even be finished the game most of the damn time. Have you noticed?
What did he finish last game?
He don't. No, hell, he didn't.
No, he didn't. He was in foul.
He was in foul trouble. He was in foul trouble.
No, he wasn't in foul trouble.
If he's not in foul trouble, if he's not in foul trouble, he finished this game.
He was.
Let me tell you something,
not
man.
the whole game.
And this is his best. This is his best season.
What is that topic of discussion?
Y'all, I'm just saying.
What's the main topic?
We was talking about what we got to do for game 3, but we went off.
We dove off into the front office in the future.
Hey, John, go ahead, man. John,
I'll tell you this, Ticket. Here we go. Let me reset it, Ticket and John. Let me reset it, and Pharaoh, because I don't even think Pharaoh said shit. Let me reset it.
Yeah, I I came in when y'all were talking about email.
Here's a question for y'all right here. I was saying, I did say this. I said, tomorrow night, these dudes better not fall down 10, 15 points, because them Celtic fans finna take over our own damn arena. We cannot afford to come out here. Bro, we got to get these dudes, they got to get the fans behind them. They need some type of motivation. You fall back because you know them Celtic fans finna be deep up in there.
Oh yeah, hey, I can attest to that because everybody out in sold tickets to them motherfucker bleed green, bro.
And look at Ticket. Ticket chose the dollar over loyalty.
What I'm supposed to do? I got a damn baby.
With these balls, don't blame you.
I gotta pay for this $60 formula.
Hey man,
you better go get a machine.
Overall, man.
Huh?
Put that money overall, man. Get that.
You better go get that. Hey, Ticket. You better go get that machine. That pump.
Hey, them folks ain't. But she works. She would like be running around too much for that. That's why we stick with the formula. But you gotta, that crowd gotta come through. Crowd gotta come through, bro. But I just thought,
though, Jared, what we coming to see?
I thought about this, bro. What if you hear overrated chants in State Farm Arena?
Oh, dang.
Wait, say that again. Hold on, I didn't hear you. Say it again, Ticket. I didn't hear.
Look, Trey may really answer it.
Hey, you know, with all the Boston folks that's gonna be there tomorrow or the next 2 games.
Oh,
what if you hear overrated chants in State Farm Arena?
That means we down at least 15 to 20.
Somebody got to get slapped in them stand. I'm talking about it need to be a brawl where the game got to stop.
APD got to be down there.
Bruh.
But let me ask you this, Ticket.
Yeah.
Anybody else can chime in. If they chant overrated, right? Is that a bad look on Hawks fans? Because I'm assuming we're probably gonna be down 15 to 20 and losing.
If they take over the arena, yeah.
It don't even have to be 15 to 20. It could just be where Boston got momentum. Like we could have been up. RJ, hear me out. We could have been up like 12, and then Boston just went on an 18-0 run. Now they up 6.
Yeah.
You can hear it then too.
Hey, let me tell you this, man. As a Falcons fan, I seen it all. So it ain't no damn indictment on the fans. Hey, let me tell you something. You get your ass out there and play better, squad. If you want your fans to be there, you play better.
I don't think that is.
I tell the Hawks, you want your fans to be there? Because hey, let me tell you, you go to that Braves Stadium, be turned up. Okay?
I don't think that it's I don't think it's it would be a bad look on the Hawks because y'all got to remember, Atlanta is probably the most transient city in the country.
Stop it, man. I don't want to hear that nonsense no more.
that shit.
But that's true. That's true
Bro,
though.
y'all
Listen, man,
got a real
everybody I meet from Atlanta be saying the same thing for the past 20 years.
Damon, I'm from Columbus. I'm telling you this.
But look, Ticket. When the Hawks win, when we winning, that arena is packed full of Hawk fans.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the same damn thing. Them niggas just be pumping. They be pumping crowd noise.
No, that's the Falcon.
No, every damn stadium do it during the playoffs.
I'm gonna tell you the first thing they need to do: get rid of Sir Foster. Get rid of him. Shit.
Hey man, listen.
No, sir, no.
I don't know. I'm just mad, but I'm tired of hearing
Let
that
me tell
damn
y'all
Oregon
something, man.
thing.
When a
The
fan can
latest
go out there
rap
and
music.
make a free
But
throw and make
but
a free-
Atlanta is that. But you got another thing you got to realize is so much stuff to do in Atlanta that if your ass ain't playing worth a damn, they gonna take their ass to the Braves game. They gonna take their ass to Magic City. They gonna take their ass to Pin Ups. They gonna go to Sip and Paint. They gonna go to Harold's Chicken and Waffles. They gonna go to the Tabernacle. They gonna get on the Ferris wheel.
Like if these dudes start losing game 3, they start. I'm gonna lead the stream. I'm gonna go for a run, bro. I'd rather go run than watch these dudes trick off a
What you
game.
said, John?
Foot, haven't I been saying that about those Falcons
Yep.
for years?
Mm-hmm.
Said what about the Falcon?
We got other stuff to do here in Atlanta.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man.
If you gonna go down there and lose and embarrass me on national television,
Hey,
I
bro.
got other stuff to do.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
The reason why
Hey, John, when the Steelers came to Atlanta, bro, the Steelers, the Bears, when the Bears came to Benz, that shit like so.
But those fans travel. Those fans travel everywhere. It don't matter the state.
But
It ain't just Atlanta.
Gerald, didn't we have like 40 sellouts?
Demond, you're right, because the Bears, Steelers, Browns,
Cowboys,
Giants, Jets, who else? Patriots.
Really in football, everybody got a pretty big fan base.
Those northern teams where football was founded, where professional football was founded, them folk travel.
They travel, and then with the
not Jet fans, Jets don't.
No, yeah, they do, bro. Yeah, they do, bro.
How come Falcon fans don't travel?
40 sellouts, Gerald. Didn't we have like 40? Didn't we have like 40 sellouts?
Talking about Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 39.
Yeah, to the other team.
Yeah, 39. But the Braves, on the other hand, the Braves had an advantage over every other Hawks team. I mean, Atlanta sports team, because for a long time,
because of the superstation.
Well, that too. But Atlanta was the only baseball team within like maybe a 300 to 400 mile radius.
Well, they were the only.
So the Braves,
there was no Florida. There was no Marlins. There was no the closest.
There was no Tampa Bay Rays.
The closest Braves were the American team. They didn't have this.
But you know what, Ticket? It's the same thing. How come that didn't work for the Falcons? The Falcons was here way before the Panthers. Way before.
You had the Miami and Jacksonville came in '95, so they don't count. But you still had Miami, who won the Super Bowl, and you had Tampa Bay, and you also got the Houston Oilers. They moved to Tennessee.
Tampa Bay was a losing organization.
Oh, wait a minute. What y'all saying now?
I said, how come the Falcons didn't benefit like the Braves did?
But they had, like, you still had Miami, Tampa Bay, even though they was losing, and you had the Saints.
No, Saints came afterward.
After what?
After the Falcons?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying the Braves were like there for years before there was another team within like a 300-mile radius.
We talking about football or baseball?
Baseball.
No. I was talking about the Braves not having a team within like a 300-mile radius, and then Damon asked, "Why was it like?"
Now, Ticket, you're right about that. However,
the Superstation too.
You've got Braves fans.
They're probably more than 300.
World because of
I know.
Station.
Yeah,
Chicago Cubs.
That's how I became a Brave fan and a Hawks fan.
Hey, Ted Turner, when
they used to show they used to show the Hawks on Superstation TBS.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that's how I became a Hawk fan.
But see, WTCG, when they first came out with the satellite and started showing Braves games on Saturday afternoon and then morphed into the Superstation, everybody saw them.
Everybody watched the Braves, Cubs, Cubs, Dodgers, and
Cubs
Yankees.
came on WGN.
There's only one way.
That was one of the same stations too, like 17.
If the Hawks wanted their fans to show up, they should have kicked some ass in game 2. That's all they needed. But it's gonna be thick out there, bro. But it's gonna be a zoo out there tomorrow.
Now that
I'm gonna tell you, man, listen, man. It's not the fact that there's no Hawks fans here. It's a ton of Hawks fans, but I'm telling you, man, there ain't no such thing as a lovable loser. All right? That's not real. Nobody loves a loser.
Not in this generation.
Well, not here.
RJ, up in Chicago.
Not here.
Cubs.
Hey.
They love the Cubs.
In Detroit, they'll be top 10 in attendance.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But
any other fan base, you know what they call Hawks fans? They say, man, y'all must be crazy as hell to be a Hawks fan. What did the Hawks? You know what people always say, man? What the Hawks doing to earn your fan do?
Falcons and Hawks fans, man, they said, man, look here. Yeah, do you get therapy regular?
But the Falcons got a big fan base though.
Hey, listen,
Falcons got a huge.
When they're losing, who's at them games? The other team.
Falcon got a huge fan base though.
But listen,
not outside of Georgia.
No, they're more
not outside of Georgia,
bro. You go to LA when they play in the Rams, that should be packed out with Falcons fans.
When they played the Cowboys, when they played the Cowboys, man, it was a couple of us in there, but it was nowhere like.
Bro, that's Dallas. Come on now.
That's Dallas. That's 100. That's 100,000 seats.
Yeah, Jerry World seat.
Plus Dallas probably can outpace everybody everywhere.
But come on, like when we play on the West Coast, that should be packed full of Falcons fans.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they rarely go out the West. They rarely go out there, so you got to take advantage.
Cause see, when we were in the NFC West and we had to go to LA once a year as well as San Francisco once a year, we gained, you had some fans out there. And see, whenever we get a chance to go west, like if I don't know,
play the Rams or the 49ers.
Both of them, because they both were in the division.
They're both in the division.
Now, watch what happened when we play Las Vegas out there. Oh, I'm going.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Beautiful.
I got to play who? Vegas? You in Vegas?
Huh?
Was you finna fly to Vegas?
Yeah, I go.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly to Vegas and go. If we ever play Las Vegas Raiders, I'm
come to Jerry World,
let's come together. We do.
I gotta go to Jerry World, man. I haven't been there, man.
Jerry World straight.
The
Falcons Stadium better than Jerry World, though.
Yeah, Jerry World.
But
the Falcons Stadium better than Jerry World.
That
well,
Vegas
Ben's in Jerry World. That's why.
Only about like 2 years.
Oh, hey, it's the same thing out there in LA with that new stadium they built out there.
Oh,
even
man,
though
that thing is nice.
Hey, that's probably
nice.
ain't nothing touching that stadium, bro.
Hey, Gerald, though, since you be at the Hawks games a lot, though, man, I gotta ask you, man, that little fan base section the Hawks be having, is it really that big?
The six
that shit tiny as hell, bro.
The 6 man,
bro.
That shit right up. Hey, bro, that shit up in the corner, dog.
Yeah, hey, let me tell you something. So,
that's it. The 6 man section, they got that from Atlanta United.
Okay,
so they tried to make it. They tried to make it like that or whatever, but it's a good like.
They don't know how to do it. They doing it wrong, man. You can't have a section that small, bro. The way you do it in soccer is your ultra supporters.
Damon, a soccer stadium is bigger.
But I'm saying their concept, the way they doing it is still wrong. Then don't do it. It looks stupid. When I went to the game and I looked, bro, the section looked like about 5 rows. Like what? I couldn't even hear them.
No, it probably you don't. If you hear them, that means the crowd too quiet.
No, that means they're not loud enough. Because when I go to a Sounders match, I hear the support.
Bro, that's twice the that's twice the capacity. They can hold more people.
Yeah, because
But I'm telling you,
only holding
ticket,
about
ticket.
18,000, right? They only
Yeah,
holding
but what
about
I'm saying is, listen,
if that.
when you do it, you got to put them in a section to where that the sound carry. And
No,
at State Farm, bro, they up it. They like upper. Where I was sitting at, they was upper left in the corner. When you go to a soccer match,
they in the same every
you
time.
don't need no section of sellouts.
They not gonna get.
I do not want. Now, that fall right into the definition of artificial crowd noise. Joker.
No. That's not artificial. No, because in soccer,
the crowd.
what they trying to do is like
soccer.
In soccer. No,
I don't.
Soccer. No.
Bro, at Atlanta United, that shit be crazy, bro.
Listen, Atlanta United is not even. They don't. This is me.
What the hell
there are only 3 major sports in the United States: baseball, basketball, football. Okay.
Technically, won't count hockey, but
stop right there. Don't even say nothing else, bro.
You wrong,
Atlanta United.
You wrong, John. It's 3 sports.
John,
no, hold. I ain't through.
Football and
soccer.
all the way off.
Hold on. Let me explain this to you. Atlanta United is riding on the back of the Atlanta Falcons because
no, they not.
Listen to me.
Hell no, man.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Hell no.
Let's go.
Just because they're in the same stadium.
Hold up. When they offered those PSLs, they sold them to the Falcons fans first. The highest price PSLs that you could get in that stadium. Okay. The Falcons fans bought those. Mm-hmm. Then the Atlanta United comes in there. No PSLs, coming in there at $35 a ticket. Are you kidding?
What's wrong with that?
I don't get
because you subsidize the cost of the stadium on the Falcons season ticket holders.
No,
you got to pay the PSL.
You don't need. Listen, John. Listen. With soccer, right? Like you got your supporters groups are so big. Like Atlanta, I'm not even a United supporter. I'm a Sounders supporter. And I'm a member of the ECS, Emerald City Supporters, right? We are like 50,000 deep, right? So you don't need like seats and tickets or PSLs that they call it now, because we gonna show up regardless. We gonna be deep and on the road.
What costs per ticket? At what cost per ticket?
John, all them games don't be no $35, bro.
What's the highest price ticket?
John.
$35. Do you want to know what the get-in was when Atlanta United hosted the championship game?
No. I'm talking about the championship
John,
game.
listen to me. Listen, John.
Every game they play.
John, listen.
How much did you pay?
Hold up. Here's another
man. I'm trying to tell you. $35 is for general admission.
What's the highest price ticket?
Wait, listen.
No, John, I'm about
admission is for your ultra supporters. That's where your ultras. We buy the general admission tickets because we sit in the GA. We do all the chanting. We gonna show up 10, 15,000 deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But John, the face value in the club seat, it ranges from like $250 to $550 per ticket, depending on who they playing. But here's another thing, John. The prices are cheaper because there are way more games in the season than the Falcons have during the season. The Falcons only play
what,
8 to 10 games. They only play 8 to 10 games per season at home.
Fine. But my problem is when the stadium first opened up, you could not get a general admission ticket to the Falcons game. You had to buy a PSL for the privilege of getting a season
because
ticket.
that's not NFL culture to have a supporter section.
Look, The supporters, all of that.
You know why? You know why they made y'all buy them PSL, John? You know why they made
That's
y'all
to pay off the stadium.
You know why they gave you? You know why they did y'all like that, John?
Hold up.
They did it because they know y'all was gonna pay it anyway.
And the thing is, you paid the stadium off on the backs of those PSL people who you hooked up.
Ain't nobody tell them to buy it. They ain't have to
buy them. Why y'all be paying that
They
shit
had
anyway?
to buy them in order to go to the games.
No, they didn't, John.
No,
They could have bought. John, they could have bought it on resale.
His point is not don't buy it. If you
Man, you a fool about them PSL.
John, John, yes, they could have.
Those people, but you had to have someone to buy the tickets and buy those PSL.
Well, of course you gonna,
market.
Hey, they fed y'all some bullshit. No,
sir. We were kicked
so
about,
is anybody on the panel gonna get the Hawks
from
game
the very
tomorrow?
beginning.
It's my anniversary tomorrow. I won't be there.
There would be no resale market. There would be no resale market unless you had people buy those PSLs and buy those tickets.
But ain't nobody put a gun to their head, John, and buy the PSL.
Look, I'm telling you what took place.
Oh, and then another thing. Hold on. And then another thing, John. John, how many of them Falcons fans?
Hey, how much? Hey, ticket. Hold on. How much them Hawk tickets is? How much the tickets going for tomorrow? What they going for?
Like 85 and up.
That's it.
Yeah, I said and up. So that 85 will get you like in the upper level. Like lower level start at like 190 a piece, something like that.
Not for the playoff, bro.
That's it for the playoff. Well, I mean, it's hard to argue.
Gerald, when I checked it, it was like Gerald. When I checked it,
go ahead.
It was 500 when I checked it.
Man, what was 500?
It was 500 when I checked it like 2 days ago.
What was 500?
That's not nothing, but
no, Matt, that's probably where you would want
T.
Oh, Matt, that's the sweet areas with the food and drink and all that.
No 500.
Wait, how much does sweet? How much does sweet cost?
Shit.
So the sweet that I normally, the one that I normally sell, I sold all mine for like $650 a person. It hold 8. It's a cabana suite, and it comes with free food, beer, and wine.
So a suite would be $600, and that's for this game. That's playoff or that regular season?
No. During the regular season, if we playing like a Detroit, you can get that same thing for like $150 a person.
All right, book me. I'm finna get a suite next year.
I got you.
Yeah.
Shit, we all get a shit for that. I'll go too.
We gonna get the suite next year, baby.
Yeah.
Hey man, if you talking like that, you put my money in and get join.
But one thing though, you sit there, you ain't gonna want to sit nowhere else unless you're on the floor.
Well, you know why I sit there when I go.
I know. I'm talking about to the folks that ain't sat in there before.
Oh, you know, because I'm behind the bench, baby. I got to be down there.
All right, now I'm looking at the resale tickets now. Standing room only is $40.
What,
I don't count them. I count seats.
Section 204 is $58.
Oh, that went down then.
The two say they going up.
What site you on?
Ticketmaster.
Oh, well, how much they have to feed?
You know, Ticketmaster be adding like $200 per.
And do it. And does it say standard admission or does it?
I say, God damn,
what is going on here?
Ticketmaster be robbing people.
Yeah, I'm about to sue Ticketmaster.
Hey, y'all know Ticketmaster had to go to Congress like a month and a half ago, but y'all know Ticketmaster don't make money on the ticket. They only make money on the service fees.
Yeah, we're gonna cop that suite next year, man. Hey, we're gonna see Detroit. Whoever the worst team, that's who we're gonna go see.
Hey man,
y'all ain't saying that
tickets I had were cheap, bro.
Huh?
I got to see those King tickets when the Hawks played the Kings.
Oh yeah,
boy, them tickets had me a nice ass seat.
Yeah, they
about like $150.
Bro, you can like on the Sorry game, you can sit like in the front row, like where 2 Chainz them be at for like $1,000.
And I had just found that out this year.
I ain't bad.
I was sitting like I know them tickets. I think the ones I paid for when I went to the Kings game, they were only like $150.
These seats not bad at all.
Because those Boston, when I went to that Boston game, it was like 500, 50.
Did we win?
We swept the Kings.
I think we won that game.
We heading into high cotton now because
Hey, you know what? I'm about to go pay for to see when we play Charlotte next.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
At the Ticketmaster,
$1,100.
It's almost $500.
So ticket.
Oh, he went off camera real quick.
Oh,
well, yeah, I'm we're gonna get a suite next year, man.
Hell, hey man, but why you bullshitting? Let's do that. Dead ass.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Trust me.
Hey man, go see Detroit, Charlotte. No, not Charlotte, because every time we play Charlotte,
they liable to lose to Charlotte.
Yeah, we fuck around lose. Go see the Spurs when they come.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever team
unless they get Victor.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, dog. Yeah. Soon that schedule come out.
As long as we get the suite with the food though.
Oh yeah. Because usually when I go to games, I don't even eat because I be so up.
Food and alcohol. Don't forget alcohol.
I be standing up, complaining. So that's what I did at the damn when we came out here to play the Spurs, man. I ain't even go get nothing to eat, bro. I was right there the whole game, bro, complaining.
I bet they got tired of your ass, man. Get this dude
the Spurs fans, they was cool. Hey, look, cause I was talking cash shit when we was up 24 at halftime. I was talking so much shit, bro. And they was like, y'all looking good. Hey, yo, they didn't need the Spurs fans. They didn't even want to win the game, bro.
Yeah.
Cause they was going. They take it for Wanyama. So whatever his name is, Wambamba, whatever. But it was like, they was like, man, y'all looking good, man. I was like, yeah, we killing. They was like, man, I hope we don't come back and win. I'm like, yeah, this shit is rap. Y'all not coming back.
Hey, who got the top pick in the lottery though? Because they just had the lottery, right? Who got the top pick?
The lottery ain't happened yet.
They did the
tiebreakers. They did the tiebreakers.
Oh, they did the tiebreakers. Okay.
Yeah, we picking 15, so we can go start looking at the draft. We know what we picking.
It's some good players.
Hey, I got my money on that dude from Kansas.
Hey, speaking of that,
Nick, you talking about?
I'm not gonna say what player.
Yeah,
what position? Hey, what position do y'all think we should address in the draft?
Anything but another wing.
Center.
Oh, that's what I was saying. They're looking at wings.
Center.
Center.
No, I'm not drafting no damn center.
Damn, Ticket, you sideways. Oh,
Center.
Hey, ticket.
Hey, my bad. That was another damn customer about the game tomorrow. What's up?
Hey,
was it a Celtic fan?
No, I was a Hawks fan.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
man. That tweet that shit straight up.
Hey,
what you?
Power forward, man. Power forward. Replace John Collins immediately. Power forward.
Hey,
no, I got to see who in the draft, man. This not like football. I need to see who in the draft first before I pick. Before I say
it's a good draft. It's deep.
No, what I said was I said what position should we address in the draft?
I'm not again. I need to see the availability of these guys before I say even position. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go with the word on the street is that they're looking at wings, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Wing.
Man, I hope we don't get another fucking 6'9" forward. I'm tired of that shit.
I'm so sick of that.
Every year we get a 6'8", 6'9" somebody.
Hey man,
I mean the one we got is a bum though. Maybe we do need a lot.
Handle the rock, man. Give me a 7-foot leg and handle the rock.
And while we talking,
they said we got one that we don't use. That's the word.
True enough.
While we talking now, y'all know the Sacramento got 3 7-foot centers out there.
John, give that up. That ain't happening, John.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I didn't know Sabonis was 7'1".
I didn't realize that his arms too short to be that tall.
That shit can't be real.
I thought he was 6'10".
They said he's 7'1", man.
He's
7'1".
He's 7 foot.
Ain't Lynn 7'2"?
Who?
Lynn.
No, Alex Lynn 7 foot, I think.
And
we've been to that experiment.
And you got a black dude out there that's 7 feet 2.
Man, again, I don't give a damn how tall they are. Can they ball?
It looks like the Kings gonna lose tonight.
What's the score, Matt? I gotta go in there.
22-29.
Oh, it's
Hey,
early.
man.
Now, Matt, how in the world you projecting a loss at 20-something points?
Because normally, no, they got 22 points in the second quarter. Normally, you know, Sacramento in the 40s.
How is Sacramento's pace right now, Matt? Or is they slowed down?
Yeah, they kind of slowed down.
Yeah,
They're taking some bad shots to kind of speed it up, but that's all they did.
Yeah.
They normally
how's
would
the
have
Philly
close to
and
50
the
points
Nets
by
game
now.
going?
Huh?
How's the Philly game going?
Okay,
The next loss.
Oh, the
They
Nets
down
lost?
3-0?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit,
Okay.
are you surprised?
They out of it.
All they got is Bridges.
But hey, he made a name for
Don't come for
himself.
Bridges. You know Bridges better than Hunter.
Stop.
He said that's all they had. He wasn't like
Hey,
Oh.
we had a 7-4.
That's all
We
they
had
got.
Alex Lynn. We got rid of him.
No.
but Allen Lynn was so soft, bro.
Hey,
I don't like
he
Alex
was
Lynn.
Let's
Allen
just
Lynn
hope
with a
Hawks
soft
don't
and
get swept,
7-footer.
Hey
Let's
man,
just hope the
hey,
Hawks don't
everybody
get
was
swept.
posterizing his ass when he was with us.
The only 7-foot shooter I wish we would have probably kept was probably Mike Muscala.
Yeah, because he sure shot eyes out.
He probably the only one.
And here's the thing: we developed his ass. He
Yeah,
couldn't shoot.
that's true.
We developed.
Bro,
his ass.
I never forget Foot when he hit them 5 threes in the third quarter on Indiana
Yes, sir.
in game 5 of the playoffs.
We developed
Y'all
Torian
talking about
Prince
Mike
too,
Scott?
man. Torian Prince be
No,
out
Hey,
there
Jay,
balling, man.
hey,
Oh
Gerald,
no, that was Mike Scott. You right?
That was Mike Scott.
No, you
everybody
right.
getting invited to this game tomorrow, except Damon and us.
You say what, man?
Man,
And I said everybody getting invited to this game tomorrow. I see on Twitter.
Oh, you talking about?
I'm like, this dude got like 200 followers. I'm like, what?
hey, you know they could be capping, man.
Well, no, they were showing the.
I don't know. It got the blue check from the Hawks.
They were showing the Twitter DMs.
Oh, okay. I mean, I get it.
We gonna get
So
our own.
what was that about? I heard about. What was that about, Matt?
They're giving suites to Hawks content creators tomorrow.
So
They
that
only
must
more
be-
than one suite, I think.
Hold up.
Not giving multiple suites, one suite.
They must be putting them in the top golf suite at the top of the building. You don't want to be up there, bro.
Hey, well, you can't see nothing.
They got plenty of TVs in the suites, so you'll
It's
be able
free.
to see replays.
I mean, you can't complain about free.
Yeah, they're not saying where it is, but I don't know.
I'm saying if you trying to watch the game, Damon, is what I mean. Like you would almost give up your ticket to go actually sit, like somewhere where you can see. Yeah.
Well, you know where I sit at, so I ain't gonna tolerate that bullshit.
No, I feel you, Damon. When you sit there, you ain't sitting nowhere else.
But don't get me wrong. Now, if I get something free, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna be walking around. But I'm getting that free food though. Shit, I'm eating the shit out of that food.
Oh yeah.
But I'm definitely walk around. I ain't gonna just sit there and watch. Be like, man, I can't see. I'm gonna walk around or something.
Hey,
But
man,
no, they
what
was
scores
giving
y'all
out.
got for the game, man? What scores y'all got on the game?
They was giving
we
out.
need to be over 100 and.
I told you we need 15 points.
Over 120
points.
115 ain't gonna cut it, Damon. We might need 130.
Bro, 115 is the minimum.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
just
I was like, man, we got to drop out
Bro,
130.
Well, we might. Hey, we historically bad on defense, bro. We might need 130.
What happened?
Bro,
Okay,
115 is the minimum. We ain't even hit 110 yet.
What was the final
I'm
score?
nervous. You know, Jaylen Brown got a good home cooked meal from his grandma. I'm nervous.
What was the score to me?
They are Brogdon too.
The only hope we got now is Treasure.
Hey, John,
Treasure.
Milwaukee beat Miami.
Nah,
138
they ain't show us no love, Dwayne. Nah, they said
138.
Hey, Dwayne, they said they don't want no negative Hawk fan up there.
I don't even know how we get to 130.
Hey, Dwayne. They came over here. They seen our video. They was like, hell no.
If we keep it 100 though.
They say hell no. They gonna have to get their own.
Because I'm looking at some of these people. I'm like, I ain't seen not one hot content on your page.
Hey, y'all should have been on the show earlier.
sorry. I was dragging your show down. Cause see, thing is, I'm talking about them motherfuckers like a damn dog. It's my fault.
And they came over here. They say what?
Hey, Chicken, what you said earlier? Chicken,
It's my fault.
Chicken,
Hey.
when I was going to fuck off.
Hey,
Hey, Dwayne, they say we don't need none of that negativity over here.
Hey,
like I can't help myself, man. Like I just can't be. I love the Hawks, man, but one thing I can't do, I just can't be a homer when I see stupid shit going on. Like what I be like.
Hey, Demond, they're gonna have a meet and greet before the game. That's what.
Hey,
Demond. They be like, hold on, ain't you that Demond guy? They were like, hell no, fuck you, get up out of here.
Hey, John, y'all should have been on here earlier. I was talking shit about Dominique.
Demond, we leave this
Hey, put it Dominique about jump, man.
Bro, you know I don't tolerate that Dominique slander, dog. Like that shit, that's a trigger right there for me. Dog.
Hey, the boy said, "Y'all gonna put me back."
Hear somebody say, "Man, Dominique Wilkins," I be like, "What the hell they talking about?" Let me go.
Hey, Gerald.
Yeah.
How the hell you say, God dang, what's that boy? I can't even think of his name. The best athlete in Atlanta history. What was his name?
Freddie Freeman.
Watch your damn mind.
Hey, but RJ, give me another guy. Give me another guy.
Bro, I take Michael Vick over freaking
Bro, get real, bro.
RJ, he was
bro, get real now.
You said athlete. You said
I said no. If I would have said athlete, I would have said Deion Sanders.
That's what you said, wasn't it?
No, I was saying like sports, like player.
Atlanta player.
Man,
yeah, in Atlanta. If I would have just said, best athlete,
don't try to flip it now, Twig Ticket. You flipping it.
What? I said if I would have said like athlete, if I would have said meant like athlete, like who's the most athletic, I would have said Deion Sanders.
No,
that answer would have been a lot better than Freddie Freeman.
Yeah.
No, I mean, hey, he the only one got an MVP in the ring.
What that mean?
Y'all want to give me another person?
I told you, Maddox.
I got one.
I give you Maddox, Pharaoh.
Hey, Matt. You see? Do you see Ticket's name? Look at his name.
Sam House.
That's what I was thinking. We need to play AJ tomorrow. Why your coach not playing AJ, bro? If this was Nate, you would have been all on his ass for that shit.
Nah, man. AJ too cold right now, man. He is too cold.
Nah, hey, we ain't got nothing else to lose now.
Yeah, we go down for real.
Stops tomorrow. You better pull out.
Hey, we might need somebody to damn ball hard.
Tomorrow,
Matthew.
I'm bitching John Collins. Hey, tomorrow I got.
You gonna start JJ Matt?
Hey, he want to bitch. He want to bitch the dude. Hey, but you want to bitch John. You want to bitch John, but you don't want to bitch the dude who's shooting the worst on the team.
Demond, we can't bench our best player.
Hell no, JJ better not start.
No, hey, I would start Bay. I would start Bay. Siddiq Bay.
Bay look like trash too out here.
Yeah, you gonna start Bay at the 4?
You don't lost your damn mind.
You gonna put Bay? You gonna put Bay on Tatum?
I mean, John.
Hey man, what would it take to get Ant-Man in Atlanta, man?
I don't know.
Did you see him last night?
Ant-Man went last night.
Hey. We need to go talk to his family. His family can get him on. Make him demand a trade.
I like Ant-Man, but I ain't really sold on him yet. As far as winning basketball.
Hey, let me
ain't
ask
winning
you this,
basketball
man.
though, Ticket.
But he young. Let Matt tell him if you young, you got some time.
Let me ask you.
He didn't make it to no conference finals, Pharaoh.
Just out of curiosity, though, what would the trade package be like for Ant-Man, man? What, just humor me. What would that trade package look like?
We got
it would have to be Hunter.
We don't got the picks, man. We don't got
the
yeah, because they gonna try to get all them picks back that they spent on Gobert.
Yeah, we don't got the picks,
right. They
man.
did spend a lot of picks. Yeah, we don't have enough picks.
They're gonna all three of them pick Hunter and.
You think they take Hunter, JC?
They probably gonna want. They probably gonna want Murray too. Because they got to replace a shooting guard.
Yeah, they can have him.
They'll take JC, Hunter, and Murray, and we'll get Ant-Man. Hey man, this supposed to be the best draft since LeBron James's draft, man. They might take that first round pick we got.
This draft is a really good draft.
We should have tanked.
I don't see that.
We should
That's
have
what they say.
I'm not gonna say
If this draft
LeBron
was
and
good,
them, but
we
it's
should
probably the best draft.
Hold
I'll say it's
up,
probably the best
hold
draft since 2017.
Wait a minute. Do we have anything that anybody wants?
Hey man, DeAndre Hunter got a lot of potential.
John, the only trade asset we got right now that could do something is trade.
That's it.
No, Capella got trade value.
Oh, now he got trade value.
But Matt, it depends on the team, though, Matt.
I don't like him. I don't care for him.
Hey, who on this team can get you a first round pick?
Nobody.
Capella. The Clippers offered the first round pick for Capella.
No. I'll probably say Onyeka, Clint, Hunt. I don't know about
Onyeka ain't giving you no first round pick, bro. What are you talking about?
What?
No, on the right. No, on the right team. But yeah, he will.
Who?
He was start for
Who
a
is
lot
that
of
now?
teams.
He ain't gonna no first round pick.
Call a team.
I think he get one.
But you do know his contract. But you do know his contract.
I mean, it'll depend on the team, but
Onyeka ain't garnishing no first
yes,
round
he
pick.
is.
No, he's not.
His contract about to be over.
I don't care what his contract says. He is
But
not.
that shows you his value.
Nobody's giving up a first round pick for Onyeka, man. Stop.
No, what? Yes, plenty of teams would. He would start for.
I don't know about plenty.
No,
he would start for half the league.
Ain't nobody. I don't care.
Oh, no.
Now you lying.
No,
hold on. You saying start at center or start period?
He would. At center.
No.
No, we the only one
Man, I might give you like 17s, but that's I ain't gonna give you like half the league.
But you want to bet his contract over 100 million?
I'm not care about his contract. Ain't nobody giving up no first
round pick. That shows his value.
Not getting
100.
Hell, I said him
100.
Okongwu not getting 100 million.
No, he not getting.
Yeah,
he is.
How many years?
Ain't no way on
100 million for no minimum.
9 and 7 get you 100 million.
Y'all do know non-supermax contracts now are eligible for 5-year extension.
They can be eligible. They can be eligible all they want to.
They got to offer it.
He not getting 100 million. He might get like 80.
It depends. What's his max? What's his max?
100 and 110.
Something he dreaming thinking he gonna get. Ain't
no way he getting 100. He wasn't even in 6th man of the year discussion.
No. Damon asked what was his max. His max.
Yeah, I said what's his max.
But he ain't gonna get nowhere near that.
He don't matter. He ain't gonna get 100 million.
He probably gonna get 80, man.
No, he's not.
100 million, bro.
The highest I see him getting is 9.
Hold on. He not getting 100 million from the Hawks.
Okay.
I'm
matter of fact, Gerald,
he ain't getting 100 million from nobody.
I might want to bet that, Gerald.
Let's bet that, Matt.
What you want to bet?
What you want to bet? What you want to bet, Matt? Exactly.
I'll do 50.
All right, that's what deal.
I'll do 50. Okongwu gonna get 100 million.
Run it. Y'all
I want that too.
Hey, Matt, I don't want to hear no. Matt, I don't want to hear no. If it's 96, you like, man, it was close.
so Matt, let me hold on.
Let me get.
Matt, you bet me, Pharaoh, and Ticket, right?
Let me put some caveats in there.
Here we go.
Let me put some caveats in there.
Too late. Straight up. Too late. It's straight up. It's straight up.
No, let me put some caveats because if it's 90 with some incentives that get it over 100.
No.
100 million.
Are you taking the deal or not? For me, Pharaoh.
Because then we'd have to wait to see if we get them incentives.
I can't do not straight up because I don't think it's gonna be. Even Hunter got incentives.
You hear this Ticket? So you reneging on your bet with us? Yes or no?
If it's straight up, no.
Yeah.
Matt, say, hey, on the ESPN bottom line, that shit got to say at least 100 million.
What's Hunter incentives? I'm just curious.
I don't know what Hunter's incentives is. I do know he got incentives.
He has incentives. $5 million show up
because his contract is really only worth 90, but it's $10 million in incentives. Or no,
But Matt,
so
really,
Matt, you ain't
incentives
taking
in
the deal.
basketball don't really get you. Like, it's more like team based stuff. Like, if you get to the
it got
playoffs,
Capella $1 million.
So Matt, you not are you backing out this deal? Yes or no?
If you're doing straight up, yes. I don't think it's gonna be straight
But
up.
that's
What.
that's what we said, Matt.
No, because Hunter didn't even get
We ain't talking about
100 straight up.
We ain't talking about
But that's the point. I don't think neither one of them can get over 100 million.
Do you think Okongwu is better than Hunter?
Yes.
Hell no.
Oh, you got Matt thinking over there. And look at Matt thinking. He like, look, Matt, hey, Matt, like, if I say yeah, they're gonna say this other guy's not good.
Not at all.
Be safe. Matt looking for a safe answer right now, guys.
So Matt,
he looking for a safe response right now. He think he like.
And y'all could have shown me he can actually play.
It's gonna make me
I'm
like
not gonna say he better. I'm gonna say his position.
He's way better.
Man, listen, man.
Hey, Matt be having to wait with the words, don't he? He be having to wait with the words. I'm gonna say not necessarily.
Hey, that's that North Carolina UNC dissertation.
So Matt, the deal is off with me, Pharaoh, and Ticket. The deal off.
Yeah, if it's straight up, yeah.
On that bullshit.
We talking about straight up.
No, what I'm saying is
fuck that.
The only person.
Hold on. Hey, Matt. Hey, Ticket. He did agree to the deal with you. Hold his ass accountable.
Matt, you were the one that came up with the bet.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say caveat.
The value of the contract is 100. That means incentives. The value of the contract.
No.
Hold up.
Gerald, if you confident, he ain't gonna get nowhere close to 100 million.
Matt.
He's trying to use that reverse.
If you confident, he ain't gonna get nowhere close to 100 million. He gonna get like 70.
Hold up. Matt,
I don't think it's gonna be that low.
You were the one that came up with the bet.
John, I'm assuming incentives is included. Incentives is in every contract. Even Trae Young got incentives.
But
basketball. We don't really talk about incentives for basketball contracts.
No. You came up with the bet. When you came up with the bet, you didn't say a word about incentives. Now, what you said,
I might be willing to bet that.
John, it was assumed. John, it was assumed.
People don't even talk about incentives in basketball contracts.
It's in every contract.
Matt,
who brings them up?
Matt,
like in football and other places.
Hold up, Matt. When you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Break that word down.
If y'all willing to do incentives, I'll do it.
No.
We straight. We good straight up.
You talking bullshit when we called you out on.
If you confident he gonna get over 100 anyway, so why you just make the bet?
Hey, he was so blinded. He was so blinded in defending the Congo. Then I backed him into a corner.
Too
asking
quick.
him about Hunter.
You work out the incentives before you make the bet. You made the bet. Now you.
All right. Let me revise. Ain't
no revise. Ticket. You gonna hold him accountable? What? Or Ticket? You gonna let him out?
Hey, that man already about to be in the hole with me a couple hundred.
Oh, okay, Gerald. We still on for the draft?
Yeah, we still on for the draft.
Okay.
You trying to change that too, Gerald?
All right, so the draft. This the draft bet.
Hey, Demond, don't do that. Demond.
Whoa.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Huh?
That yawn practicing. Practicing yawn.
Oh, I'm not yawning, man. I'm playing FIFA right now.
That's why you
Hey, Demond, you on PS5?
Yeah.
Look at him out,
What's your PSN? Put it in the chat. Put your PSN in.
Tone Gully 757, man. Yeah, my wife told me that every time I play FIFA, I leave my mouth open.
No, your mouth doing all kind of shit. I started to worry about you.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, when you playing soccer, dog, this shit, I'm telling you, man, you got to do your piece.
Yeah, because it's boring to tears.
Let's get back to your
FIFA fun.
It's better than baseball.
Hey, what was the bet for the draft, man?
What's your bet for the draft, Ticket?
Oh, so the bet is if the Falcons have a chance to get CJ Stroud, they're gonna pass him up.
You said they're gonna pass him up.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Okay.
That's what Gerald think. I don't.
I don't either. I want you, man. Let me in on that.
We gonna take him.
Oh,
y'all
know
he was here in Atlanta yesterday.
Bro, if CJ Stroud falls all the way to number 8, man,
something wrong. If he falls to number 8, something wrong with him, bro.
I'm gonna say it like this: if
I think they're gonna trade. I think they're gonna trade up to get him.
If you bought from
straight up,
I think they're gonna trade up to get him.
Oh wow,
you right, man.
Well, I got
that right.
Because you know they trying to say he got a bad attitude now.
Hold on. Because he missed.
Oh my God,
he missed Manning's camp.
Yeah, they're trying to say he got a bad. Well, not just that. Other people they saying he hard to coach. He got a bad attitude, but I don't buy it.
Well, I'm going to say this about that. Your head coach has not convinced me that he values quarterbacks at all. Okay.
I mean, he ain't got nothing to value.
He got Desmond Ritter. What is he supposed to do with that?
Well, thank you. What the hell he gonna do with that trade?
Okay,
with Mr. Mid. Mr. Mid. What he supposed to do with Mr. Mid?
Mr. Who?
Mr. Mid.
Mediocre.
Okay, no.
Middle of the road.
Hold up. Look back at what happened with Tennessee. They didn't care nothing about no Tannehill throwing for no.
We don't got Derrick Henry.
All they wanted to do was run Derrick Henry. What did you see?
We don't got Derrick Henry.
What did you see out of last?
Yes, he was a big time star.
Only thing we wanted to do was run the ball.
John, you think they're gonna take Bijan Robinson in the draft, number 8 overall? Bijan Robinson.
Break my TV.
I don't know about
break
my
TV.
Hey,
me too. I'm turned.
Hey man, y'all haven't seen him play.
RJ ain't no running back. Ain't no running back worth the top 10 pick.
It depends on how long they think.
Unless they take on Barkley, but still.
You with Huntley, you got 3 good running backs anyway.
Well, hold on, because they're talking about Bijan Robinson supposed to be better than Saquon Barkley. That's the scouting report.
It's 4 years. You only got 4 years with a running back.
Hey man, that's what
I don't know why people still play running back. They don't do nothing but try to chump you out of money real fast and get rid of you.
Hey, I'm not saying we should get them, but that's the talk on the street. That
they better not get. What's the name? Gerald from Georgia, that little thin dude.
Who?
The dude from Georgia. Not.
Hey, Demar, you said Tone. Demar, you said Tone Gully 757.
No.
He reminds me of Big Beasley, man.
I'm about to add you right now.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. He do remind you of Vic Beasley.
Yeah, he remind me of Vic Beasley, man. I don't want to see another Vic Beasley.
I'm like, where's his sack production? He don't got it. Why
I need a quarterback.
Hey, you don't hold Trey Young to that standard, Matt.
Huh? Trey Young is a star with superstar potential.
Sound like a bust to me.
That, you know you love Trey Young, man. Why
exactly. You know that's the man. What if he drop 40 tomorrow?
Because I have
40 tomorrow.
Because I have high expectation and he not meeting it. That's why I'm pissed off.
No, Damon. Like I told Gerald the other day, y'all got
You got high expectations that you okay with real.
I got what, Matt?
I think you posted that bullshit about Ritter.
I got what? Ritter what did you say? What Matt say?
Unrealistic expectations.
What, winning is unrealistic?
No, you got to look, Damon. You got to look at all the teams in front of the Hawks. The Bucks got two multiple All-Stars. Boston got 2 multiple All-Stars. Philly got 2 multiple All-Stars. Who's 4? Cleveland got 2 multiple All-Stars. What the hell does Trey got? Murray?
Hey,
we don't even have 1 All-Star.
No, I'm saying over their career. I'm saying.
Okay.
Man, what about right now?
All-Star this year.
What about right now?
He was all NBA, so I mean,
not this year. He ain't making all NBA this year.
Like Damon said earlier, we need some consistency.
Hey, Damon, send the invite.
I accepted it.
No, send the invite for the game.
Oh, you want to add something real quick? Hold on.
Hey, put some on it.
Hey, put some money on it.
Bro, let me tell you something.
So Damon, before you fully
2010, dog. Hold up.
before you fully judge Trey, put him next to another multiple-time All-Star, and then I could get on your boat about dragging him harshly.
Hey man, one thing I will give you: Trae Young got more playoff appearances than Luka Doncic right now.
True.
Hey.
Hey, I don't see you on.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Demond. You got to put him next to another multiple-time All-Star. Demond,
you got an ultimate team.
So
you can't just play.
Realistically, man, who is the guy? Who is the number 2 you would want to pair with Trae Young? If you can have anybody you want, man, who's the number 2 you would pair with him?
They don't nobody want to play with him, RJ. That's why they voted him 12th.
Cat, I would put him next to Cat.
Really, Cat?
Mm-hmm.
And you talk about Cat.
I like what Alan said. Alan said he wanted De'Aaron Fox.
He ain't led the Wolves to shit.
Yeah, he's not a number 1, but he a hell of a number 2.
I like that
hell
combo.
of a number 2.
Alan brought that up the other night.
They down 0-2?
Analysts got that from me.
They down 0-2, right?
Hey,
he's not a number 1. He's a number 2.
How many years De'Aaron Fox left on the contract?
Sacramento.
You said who?
How many years De'Aaron Fox got left on the contract though?
I think 3.
They probably gonna resign him now.
Oh, okay.
I think 3.
You said he been balling this year, so but
Demond, even if you want to use De'Aaron Fox has been in the league how many years longer than Trae? 1, 2?
Bro, you got every excuse in the book, man.
I'm giving you facts. I didn't make that up. I'm giving you facts.
Oh, you playing with Tiki? You playing with PSG? I'm gonna play with.
Matt, check this out,
I'm playing with City then.
Sometimes you go overboard with Trae, right? I agree with most of it, but sometimes you go overboard with it, bro.
To say he's never played with a multiple all-time All-Star, that's a fact.
To try to prove your point.
Ready up, Ticket. You scared?
What did I say that's not correct? What did I say that's infactual?
It ain't even about that. It ain't about. It's just you just keep at it, right? Let's just take it what it is. Hey, look.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Foot. Matt be like this. Matt be like, yeah, but Trae Young has not played with nobody who's 30 years or younger yet.
Yeah, you going to
all I'm asking for is for him to play with a multiple-time All-Star.
We've established that, man. We've established that like the first damn show, and then coming to the second. We've established that.
I'm imprinting it in Demond's mind. He know.
Yo, Alan said he think we can get Miles Turner or damn it, what's the dude in the Wizards? Porzingis.
Oh, now he want Miles Turner. I'm about to text
him. I want Miles Turner.
Hey, what you say, Matt? Now he want him.
Yeah, I want Miles Turner. As soon as he said that, I was like, we need to get him.
How was Miles Turner's defense though? Miles Turner don't have good defense, do it?
He led the league in blocks 3 times.
And he could shoot.
Oh man, we know it's more the defense than just blocks, though.
I mean, I know, but I'm saying like that's right there. I wish we had a center like that. Although I think I kind of at some point
got Sabonis.
That's what we should have got a better backup center who can match up with bigs.
Yeah,
that's what we should have got a backup 7-footer.
No, you need a starting 7-footer also.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm just telling you like this. I don't care what nobody said.
Why don't you like him? I don't understand.
I didn't like him.
And he too small.
And look, he still got that damn baby fat on.
You saw that Ticket?
Oh, and plus the man mouth be
over. You saw that? Hey, I'm beating Ticket ass in this game right now. I'm beating Ticket. Hey, I'm gonna beat Ticket 5-0 right now.
Damn, Ticket. You gonna let him talk shit like that, bro?
I already scored, bro.
How many points you got already?
It's 1-0. I'm finna score again.
Hey, stream that shit.
You better be glad I ain't playing with my ultimate team. If I play with my ultimate team, I'd be.
You know what I'm saying, RJ? We want to see that ass whooping, right?
Hell yeah. Hey, but you know what, Matt? Hey, but Matt, though, you gotta agree though, then, Matt, they gotta do a better job with building around Trae, though, right?
No, they do, but y'all a lot. I'm not saying you, RJ, but some people like the whole team is trash. It's like it's not that. It's just like Hunter's fine, Onyeka's fine.
Onyeka's fine, Hunter is not fine.
AJ's fine. Bay's fine.
So
it's just
Bay's terrible.
Really, to me, the front court is what's wrong. So and you need more vets.
So what Bay shoot? What is Bay shooting for the series from 3?
Where would you put AJ in the lineup? In the starting lineup, where would you put AJ?
Oh, I wouldn't start him.
You wouldn't start him, okay?
So why is he fine then?
Because everybody don't need to start. He's that spark plug off the bench.
No, all he can do
Okay,
is
then
shoot.
bring Hunter off the bench.
And then he's not consistent, bro. Come on.
No, he's a rookie. But I'm saying,
okay, then. So all right. Let me
he's
ask
fine.
you
You would trade him?
this. We're trying to win next season.
Win what?
Out of who we have, just pick who we have now on the squad that we keeping. We trying to win next season. Who we keeping?
Yeah.
It's only two people he won't go.
Oh yeah. We don't need a lot.
Hey, come on, who we keeping? Who we keeping?
We keeping Onyeka.
Everybody but Clint and JC.
I'll keep
Hunter. We know that.
I'll keep Hunter. I'll keep Breast Milk Murray. I'll keep JJ. I'll keep AJ. That's 5. I mean, that's 6. I think to me, that's kind of it.
Okay. I'm grading that a D for keeping DeAndre Hunter.
Well, hold on. No, let him finish. Who else you keeping? Are you only keeping 5 of them dudes?
No. Yeah, Trey, Murray, Hunter, JJ, AJ, Onyeka. That's 6.
That's all you keeping?
Bay, 7.
Okay, now who's starting?
Off sides.
Who's starting?
Right.
No, I'm not. Okay, starting is Trey, Murray. I'm going to go out. I'm going out to get another 3. I need a new wing. Hunter and Onyeka.
So you starting what's the name at the 4?
Hunter at the 4, yeah.
Bro, we got a small ass
That's
team.
a small lineup, dog.
He want that number 1 pick next year.
Hey, that's a small
No.
Bro,
because that wing, that wing is gonna be the height that we need.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Height don't mean shit if you can't play. Let me ask you.
Tell me who that wing is, though. Who you envision?
Who get rebounds?
Oh,
Who rebounding the ball?
I don't think to me
No,
personally.
I don't think who's getting the rebounds. Just tell me who.
I think you could gain rebounds.
give me that.
Boston does it. Boston does it.
We ain't Boston. No, tell me who's going to rebound.
It's not one person.
Pick people who going to rebound. Pick people.
I think Onyeka's going to rebound. I think Hunter playing closer to the rim is going to be able to rebound. I think the wing we get is going to be able to rebound. And
we ain't got no wings, but I mean, so basically we don't have no rebounds.
No, Okongwu, Hunter, whoever the new wing is, who I have somebody who I like at that wing, but
who you back up center? Who you backing up for? Who backing up Hunter? Because you only keeping 7.
Wait a minute. What my question is?
So the backup 4 would be JJ. The backup 3 would be Bay. The backup center I would go get, whether that's Drummond or whether that's Nas Reed or whoever.
So let me ask you something. You complained about Clint Capella scoring. What about? But you don't complain about picking up what's the name?
Drummond's not starting. Drummond's not starting.
No, bro.
He coming off the bench.
Don't make no sense.
If Capella, if Capella came off the bench, I won't complain about his scoring. If he moved to the bench today, I would not say nothing.
Capella averaged a double-double. What's the problem?
Because he's not averaging a double-double this series.
Here we go.
He know how to move goalposts, though.
Yes, he's averaging a double-double, but without that baby.
Is Double O averaging a double this season? This series?
You said what?
Is Double
O averaging a double-double this series?
Neither one of them he's played more than Clint.
But I'm just saying Capella is outdated. Capella's outdated.
But
so Pharaoh, who
hold on. 3. How is Capella outdated and Double O ain't not playing him? How is he outdated? That don't make no sense.
What do you mean? Yeah,
Double O is not. Double O is not outplaying Clint. So how is he outdated?
He's outdated because he's ineffective outside of catching the alley-oop. He can't guard the perimeter.
So
he can't switch.
He can do all that.
Who?
Yes,
Onyeka excels at guarding the perimeter.
Onyeka
excels at switching. Onyeka is one of the league leaders in blocks. So I mean, what are we talking about here?
Name me how many students consistently guard the perimeter.
Who? Onyeka can. That's a specialty.
Name me how many consistently guard the perimeter. That's not a center.
Onyeka can't guard the perimeter.
Hell no, not like
I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying who consistently guards the perimeter. That's not a center skill.
I can.
Hey,
Hey,
what y'all think of this right here, man?
Right.
That's
Hey,
why
what y'all think
Onyeka
of this-
is a
hey.
rare talent.
What y'all think of this comment? What y'all think of that? What y'all think of that comment right there?
I think
call
that's
it bullshit.
ridiculous, Bruce. I think that's ridiculous, Bruce.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
That ain't happening.
Why would he come? Why would he come here to rebuild? That don't make any sense.
Yeah, that ain't
Trey's
gonna happen.
Why would he
Trey's
risk his reputation to
team.
rebuild?
Hey. Now, is he saying this eventually, or is he saying this is going to happen next year?
No. Oh, okay, yeah. Because in 3-4 years from now, maybe. But I mean,
Hey, man,
Pharaoh,
if we win a championship, you ain't gonna have to worry about it.
Pharaoh for a 3, I would like. I know he a little. I know y'all be complaining about height, but he a little short.
You just said the first one gonna be bigger though.
I'm just throwing the name out there.
Man, we get our ass crushed. Hey, we gonna look like Al Horford again with no damn rebound.
I would personally, I would go get Kelly Oubre, or I like Kelly Oubre at the 3.
What we giving up?
Yeah, because you're gonna have to trade for him.
Huh? Do they have his bird rights? Yeah.
No.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Charlotte don't have his bird rights because he got traded.
Got traded to Charlotte, right?
He got traded. No, he signed. He's way past his rookie extension.
Who he signed with?
He's on Charlotte now, but before that he was on Phoenix.
And they traded him.
Before that he was on Golden State. No,
they traded him, right?
His bird rights is long gone. I mean, he lost it when he left.
No,
Phoenix.
you don't know. No, you don't.
No, I'm saying that when he got traded from Phoenix, they don't have his bird rights anymore. Charlotte don't have his bird rights.
The thing is with that lineup though, it's so small though, man. You already running a below average in size at point guard, and then we already know Murray's undersized for the 2. Mm-hmm. So you got 2 positions that's undersized, and then you throw on Yeka starting. That's 3 positions where they're undersized. And don't get me wrong, I like on Yeka, but man, we would be too small with that lineup. We would be way too small.
But RJ, what I'm thinking about is Quinn, the style he wants to play at, like he talked about, the fast pace, the 100 possessions, the shooting of the 3s. The 5-out stuff.
Bullshit. We talking about players. But
the players are going. The players are gonna match his style. So I'm saying, so y'all talk about a lot of bigs. Bigs don't really match that style. A 5-out. Huh?
That's what I was just about to say there.
He had Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he picked Gobert. Like when he described,
he ain't never trashed him either.
No, it's not about. I mean, if you don't have personnel control, what you gonna say?
So if you go back, we'll play small ball. That's what you're saying.
That's when he described his system. That's what it sounded like, small ball.
Okay, so let me ask you this: then why haven't he played small ball with what we got? Dudes who get up and down the floor like JJ, right, and other dudes. Why didn't he put the lineup in? I think Damon said JC and who else small started? Is it JC and JJ? You said, Damon, do you want to see starting from a small ball standpoint?
Yeah, play JC at the 5 or run JC and the cone at the same time.
So why hadn't he done that then? That's what he got. Why he don't show the lineups when he switched, when he's subbing in?
I ain't gonna lie, that would be a nice little lineup just to see what would happen though.
Yeah, get up. What I said, we need to get up and down the floor.
Right.
Why doesn't he use it now? He got
that lineup is athletic and they have speed.
Bullshit.
It's said that JJ looked lost on out of
place.
Man,
what's said? Oh, no, stop. But why?
I'm saying, but you got to think. Why did he only play him at 5 minutes the whole game?
He ain't a factor.
That's why. Sagging off of him.
He looked bad on that jumper too, man.
He's no threat. That's why.
He looked terrible on that jump shot.
But if you get your ass up and down, you show something, get that shit up and get rebounds, get up and down the floor, that'll be something different, even when he out there.
Hey, but Foot and Matt, man, let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this real talk, man. I don't believe the Hawks are going to make any significant moves. But I'll say this, man. If AJ Griffin and Jalen Johnson don't take a very big step forward, we're going to find ourselves at the bottom of the barrel next season. Those two guys have to take a major step forward. And when I say for JJ, he got to get him he at least got to get him a mid-range game. He's going to have to be able to shoot the three consistently. And then for AJ Griffin, I mean, it's really just getting back to premier AJ Griffin we saw at the first half.
And pick up the
He
defense.
said this, RJ, and I said this early in the season, right? People looking at me like I was crazy, right? After that DeJounte trade, I'm saying we fall up. Basically, what we're doing now, I'm taking calls on both of their asses.
Oh yeah,
right? Because it's like this. AJ is one-dimensional. Number one, AJ is one-dimensional.
I said that.
And shoot, right? Number two, Jalen Johnson. We ain't got time no more.
Yeah,
right. We ain't got time, bro. You gotta get out. You gotta be you gotta ball.
Yeah,
right?
You gotta walk.
Yeah. We ain't got time. Hey, I'm going with Nate now. Hey, development over, bro. We gotta play ball.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I don't know, Foot. Quinn believes in development.
Man, anyway, guess what?
Development. Just like he believe in us shooting the three.
He do believe in us shooting the three.
Development is 90%.
That's why I agree with John. He must be on that.
And see, that's my point. That's my point. Foot, you hit the nail on the head, man. Development is within you, man. You know, you got to get out there and shoot them threes. You got to get out there and practice your handle. You got to get out there and do this and that.
RJ, that's true, but you do got to give them a structure.
Man, fuck that. You're in the pros. You've been given instruction for 15, 20 damn years. I don't want to hear that bullshit. Everybody always talk about this. You making millions of fucking dollars. You can't go out there and hire you one of these high profile trainers that we see on Instagram with all the other star players. I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. Basketball is a simple sport.
But the reason why Golden State and Miami are probably two of the better developmental teams in the league is because they pride themselves on development.
Development stuff ain't working too good for Miami.
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what they pride themselves. They pride themselves on getting smart ass fucking players.
Yeah,
that you ain't got to hold a hand and keep the tit in their mouth.
That's true. That's true. But they do pride themselves on development.
But again, they come together as a team and figure that shit out. So
because they spent 3 years with Jordan Poole. He didn't come out the gate like this. They spent 3 years with him.
What's the dude they traded earlier? They didn't wait on him.
Yeah.
Who? Why?
Yeah.
No, they didn't wait on him. But I'm just saying Jordan. They waited on Jordan Poole. They waited 3 years on Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole showed some promise.
You know he got votes in that overrated poll, right?
He was in the G League his second year.
I don't give a fuck.
You know Jordan Poole got votes in that overrated poll.
He showed progress.
Hey, man.
So at the end of the day, if you ain't showing, look, again, I keep saying this. Training camp is 3 weeks. 3 weeks only. 3 weeks. It's not the NFL. No fucking started last week, right? They start so again. What's the problem with you getting your ass in the gym if you can't shoot, JJ, getting up 1,000 shots? What's Steph? How many shots Steph get up?
Okay, Foot. Do you believe? I think shooting, yes, you could get a little bit better, but I think that's a skill you have or you don't have.
No bullshit. No.
There's plenty of dudes who put up hundreds of shots. It's plenty. Or Isaac Okoro for Cleveland. They said he put up 300 shots a day. He still can't shoot.
No, Matt. Let me tell you something. I have a 10-year-old that's now 13. Couldn't shoot fucking a piece of paper in the trash can standing there. I perform and get up shot and work on his shit. He listened.
You know, I don't even play.
Now he's shooting great.
I don't even play this.
I'm not saying dudes can't learn how to shoot. I'm just saying everybody can't learn how to shoot. There's guys in the league who take
exactly. So my point exactly. Look, everybody
it has nothing to do with them being lazy.
I didn't say nothing about being lazy. I ain't saying that. I'm saying work on your shit. You got shit else to do. If you in the league and you're not at the upper level, guess what? You making over $1 million a year. The least you can do is put the time in and work on your game. You ain't got shit else. This is your career now.
That's what I'm saying. You call it.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. LeBron couldn't shoot fucking. He was trash on the shot.
He's still hit or miss.
Huh?
I know he's still hit or miss. That's why I said you can get better. You can literally get better.
LeBron was trash on the jumper. Go ahead, RJ.
Hey man, listen. Foot hit the nail on the head, man. These guys gonna have to put in the work to get better. You can't sit around and wait on your coach to get you better. You gotta want it, man. And you know, one thing that I wanted, you know, when the Hawks had their run 2 years ago, the chemistry was different. We saw Trae Young, Kevin Herter, Clint Capella, Bogdan Bogdanovic, all these dudes were working out together. Trae Young gonna have to throw that aloof personality he got. He gonna have to throw that in the trash, man, if he want to win a chip here, man. These boys are not connected, man. There is no team chemistry, man.
None.
And the only way you can fix team chemistry, just like the only way you can get better in basketball, you gonna have to work together. You gonna have to play with your guys. You gonna have to. That's what makes Boston look so good. Think about it, man. When we watch Boston play, man, I was so impressed with how these dudes move the ball. They communicate well on the court. They got each other's backs. You can tell that this is a team that's been playing together for a minute. The Hawks need some of that. They need to lock themselves in the gym, man, and really work together, man. These dudes have no chemistry at all, man.
That's true, RJ. But I will say that Boston's been together for 7 years, so it's different.
Man,
well, majority of them been together for 4 or 5.
Hey, man, to me, that's kind of an excuse, man, because I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Look at Cleveland. What Cleveland look like?
Cleveland.
But Donovan Mitchell's the only dude they Donovan Mitchell's the only dude they put in. They threw into the lineup.
When the damn star came here, right? Mm-hmm. He showed up in Atlanta. When he showed up in Atlanta. I like Murray, man. I'm just picking at Matt. So when he showed up here, man, Trae said, "Hey, man, where you at?" Murray says, "Man, I'm in Atlanta. Where are you?" "Oh, man, I'm in LA." "Man, come on down to Atlanta so we can practice together." Hey, bro, that's what it's going to take to win championships, man.
Yeah.
You can't have every player on a different page, man. You got a guy training in LA. You got one dude back in Atlanta. You got 2 dudes down in Texas. Bro, that's not how you build a championship team,
Not
man.
at all.
These dudes really want to win, man. They got to build some chemistry with each other. And you know who it starts with? The dude with the 2 ones on his chest, man.
Yep.
He's the leader.
Yep. He needs to be the leader.
Talent-wise, he's the leader, man. And we need him to say, "Hey, look, man, I want to win a chip. Everybody take some time off. You go spend with your family. You spend with your kids. But, man, when basketball season come around, man, them dudes need to be together, man. Just like that's why when we saw that run, if you go back and watch that Twitter feed, man, all them dudes were together, working out, training. I think the only dude that wasn't there was like John Collins, I think. That's because he was down here doing one of them ads he's always doing here in Atlanta. But I'm telling you, man, chemistry is so important.
I'm not disagreeing with you, RJ. I'm just saying that takes time.
By the way, man, I was talking about development. That's the topic.
Yeah.
And along with that chemistry, you got to learn how to shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because see, my thing is that y'all could be together like Germans in a doggone rice hoffer. But if you can't shoot, you can't shoot. I mean, that togetherness will start fraying, because if you start, just like we are right now. Foot, I remember that I told you, and I remember I posted where, what is one of the 2 things that a person, once they get that big basketball contract, put either inside or outside of their house?
A damn goal. The court.
There you go. So there's no excuse.
Yeah.
No fucking excuses.
Yeah, no, hey, and John, man, I do agree with you wholeheartedly on that, man, because one of the biggest issues, especially this season, man, dude, I think they have gotten it's almost like when you watch the Hawks, they are afraid to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
But John Collins looks so timid on the 3-point line. He don't even look confident in his own damn shot. Trae's so indecisive right now. Granted, I'm going to give him a little bit of slack, just a little bit, with the whole mental thing going on with him. DeAndre Hunter has no confidence in his shot. So, and then on top of that, you can't drive to the basket.
Yeah, you handcuffed. The team is just handcuffed.
You're strapped if you can't do that, you're strapped offensively, man.
Yeah. So, and that's why my emphasis has been so much on getting scoring bigs. Because, okay, the way that I grew up, if you can't shoot, you pound it down on the inside with big people. Go to the free throw line.
Easy shots.
Easy shots. Your big man is either going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. That's why I've been posting all this stuff about Clint Capella. I posted something today that I posted back in 2020 when we were looking at him in Houston, where he was shooting that old flicked push and pull shot, and that Jamal Wilkes round the world shot.
They don't know nothing about Jamal Wilkes yet. Let you go.
But so, it's just ridiculous. How did you get out of high school, college, semi-pro? How did you get out of there with that shot?
Hey, I'm about to say 7 foot.
Yeah.
That's why I say I don't give a damn who's 7 foot. Let me add this to it, John. I'm gonna go back to what I said before when we had that round table about when this series started. What I said we need to do: put his ass in the post and put pressure on Al Horford. Al Horford is not stopping Clint.
Yeah.
At all.
Clint stopping Clint.
Because
you know what? 8 foot. I will live with Al Horford out there shooting three. I will live with that. But if you punish them down in the post, he got to come down there.
That's my point. Because guess what?
And you put him in the meat grinder.
Basically what you're saying is
Clint has been games when Clint hit like 25 and 17 rebound. That's when they start feeding his ass. It wasn't getting all lobs and just getting all the rebound. They threw the ball to his ass. So start inside out. Guess what? Right. Clint get it, let him collapse, kick that shit out for an open three. It's basic basketball. It ain't hard.
Now see, you got to make. That's why I've been saying about this scoring center and this scoring power forward. You got to make the opposition work on defense.
Exactly. Yeah. You're not working.
Because the thing is that just like I was saying about Brook Lopez and Giannis and the rest of them. Mm-hmm. Look, them on the defensive end. Oh man, that's the easiest defense you can doggone play with against the Atlanta Hawks because big man just play quarterback.
Hey, Al Horford out there chilling, bro.
Yeah,
man. And matter of fact, if you look at the teams when they play us, their defense don't really have to do anything because we just stand there.
Have to move.
They don't even have to move, so you're not even getting tired on both ends of the floor.
Nope.
But okay, John.
Hey, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and end the show, man. We'll take it backstage, family. Y'all know what today is, right? Y'all don't know what today is?
Nah.
I know what today
is. 420, baby.
Oh, it's still 420 still today. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gotta make a trip to the garage.
Right. Y'all take it easy, man.
You were waiting on 420 to do it.
But are y'all gonna be backstage?
Yeah, I'll be back there for a minute.
All right, anybody want to go backstage? You go to link. Y'all come tap in with the homies, man. We appreciate y'all support. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel. Don't forget tomorrow we're gonna do a watch along again tomorrow for the game. Y'all come tap in, and we got obviously.
We'll save some of your stuff for tomorrow.
Save what for tomorrow?
I got to go
your garage activities.
It ain't 420 tomorrow. That's why I'm getting it all out now, so I could be strictly sober when I'm watching Trey turn the ball over.
No. Go ahead and lube up tonight. Go
lube up.
I got enough for tomorrow. I got some edibles for tomorrow.
Lube up.
Hey, bro, you said you straight.
I'm gonna go lube up.
Hey, man.
All right. We'll see y'all backstage.
Yeah, well, I got to have some oil.
He said go lube up. You gotta say pause after that.
No, hey, old folks said lube. That's what we mean, lube up.
Yeah. Now